Hello, 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 everybody.
Oh, that's right, you are.
Yeah, he's dead.
It's been a couple weeks.
Welcome, everybody, to fantastic D&D Happy Fun Time. There we go. We got the Lost Causes in the house, everybody. Here at Cinnamon Entertainment, we have with us, is dead, might be someone else.
Yeah, I'm dead.
We have Diggy Diggy Dwarf.
Hello.
We have Lightning Meow.
Yeah!
We have Swashbuckling Badass.
Hello.
And today we are going to be getting ready to do some more wonderful D&D.
Yeah!
When last we left our fantastic group of adventurers, they had finally defeated a major problem to the town and had kind of gone home to lick wounds and sink through depression and figure out if they can do anything to try to bring some love to their now 3 fallen comrades in that battle. I don't think people care as much about the warlock who melted, and Rourke, who's currently a tree, but carted back to town. And the easiest one to try to figure out is the corpse-fied remains of a halfling that the group's going to be trying to do something about.
He's the victim of Captain Planet.
The victim of Captain Planet. You know what? I will actually accept that.
We forgot to loot the bodies.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah, that's right. We should probably go do that. Let's go do that.
And we
Ah.
divulge into chaos.
Wait! We didn't get the loot! This is the most important part, is the loot! Right? Oops.
Give me free stuff.
Alright. Nope, that's also... Yeah, that's the right list this time. Okay! Well, Kundrik has sequestered himself into the basement with the collection of now dead party members.
A tree, a dead halfling, and who's the other one?
A cup collected up the warlock who was around. He melted. And is now a pile of mildly inert slime. Not even like acidic or eating slime. Mildly inert. And also with the he had one of his minions left at the end of the fight. So at some point he's gonna have to repair his undead critters.
Kundrik, let me see Rurik. I might be able to cast Greater Restoration on.
Just keep it.
Rourke is... I mean, would you get... I'd probably just leave him outside the house instead of bringing him into the basement.
I don't think you can bring a tree into the house.
It would make it hard. Well, it's more of a man-sized tree at the moment, with the bones of Rourke and his stuff kind of intermingled in the bottom of the roots. We'll just assume that's outside so you can try to play with it anyway.
You always wanted to be a tree.
He's afraid of trees.
You always wanted to be one.
You try greater...
And Brondo.
Did you say Brondo?
That's what plants crave.
Ah, yes. Plants crave Brondo. Well, he definitely... Yes.
Can you use the creatine powder?
Definitely doesn't need creatine powder. Language. It's hard. But yeah, you cast Greater Restoration on it. His body that's intermingled and still somewhat fleshy at the bottom of the base of the little tree thing, kind of vibrates a bit. And you notice that his still somewhat very human heart looks like it's in the trunk as it kind of vibrates, and you can see it through like a little thing. It does not, like, the body tries, but there's greater powers at play.
Oh, the spell fails?
Yeah. It tries. His body tries to revert back to its normal form. It just can't.
Cool.
All right. Oh yeah, Butler's in the basement too. The Neogi. Its head and its body.
You guys really need to start locking the door.
Yeah. Someone was home.
I have sleeping tools. I can build a big old deadbolt.
I'm pretty sure there's a lock on the door.
With the
I'm
deadbolt, I would expect your wonderful, wonderful digging machine to make would be like, I don't know, 12 feet tall.
We would just go like 12 feet into the wall. You're like, yep, this door ain't fucking moving.
All right. Koali, you're been kind of introduced to this. I believe Kudrik just kind of immediately went downstairs. I think, if I remember correctly, Darkness kind of went, well, this is our place. And that's about where we ended. And then she went to go play with the pet mimic and the pet boulet.
Yeah, I did. I need some comfort in my life. Two of my comrades are dead.
Well, and then it suddenly comes across you. Oh yeah, we didn't loot.
We better go back and do that.
Yeah.
To the crime
I mean,
scene.
collectively to people, and you guys are going back into town to try to check out.
I'm gonna go downstairs because I'm assuming Kundrik isn't coming with us and just let him know, hey, we're gonna go loot.
Yeah. Usual
care,
just
buddy.
grunt response.
Okay.
All right. You guys travel back out to town. There is... the battle scene, for the most part, seems unchanged. Like, nobody's done really any cleanup. Jobei and his two little gnomish minions are gone. But you guys do see one of the local stonemasons who has been around and you've seen, but not necessarily known well in NPC land. Currently looking at the statue with a couple of concerned townsfolk. But beyond that, nothing seems to have changed in the middle of town.
How damaged is the statue and what is it made of again?
Well, the statue, by all intents and purposes, looks like it's made out of stone.
Okay, cool. Yeah, not me.
And despite there being a little bit of fire and lightning damage to it, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, the eldritch bolts themselves seem to have been the most ruinous to its countenance. When the guy finally started just going, "Ah!"
I don't know what this is about the fire and lightning damage. I did nothing wrong.
You sit on a throne of lies.
A throne of forgetfulness. Cat memory. What did I do? I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Khajiit has done nothing. Darkness is innocent of this crime.
Darkness is innocent of all crime.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Like, there's huge chunks that are missing out of the base of the statue. Doesn't look like it's impossible to fix. I mean, stone working isn't your speciality, but taking a look at it, you're like, that doesn't look like it's gonna fall over right away. Maybe if nobody fixes it.
Someone should fix that. I just go up to a random townsperson. Someone should fix that.
But the stonemason who's nearby, you've met, looks over at you. Gonna work on it.
Vaughn, you're a dwarf. Shouldn't you know about stone being dwarf?
No, it's not in my proficiencies.
It's a racial ability. It's called
You do have some racial ability towards
Okay.
that.
But he doesn't have proficiency.
Some in the crowd, that's racist.
What it does is it gives you advantage on the use of stoneworking tools.
Tools, yeah.
Okay, I was like, I
So
smithing.
technically, you can do stoneworking still. You just don't have the skill. So
Yeah.
you're running it at literally your.
Apprentice level.
You can do it on average better than anybody else untrained trying to do it.
Yeah, I think it's a wisdom check.
Okay. I'm like, it's not in my proficiencies, so I don't know, but I know I have smithing tools, so any metalworking, we're good.
You get advantage on that too. Because that's part of stone cutting.
All right, and you guys are gonna go around and see if you can collect up any kind of loot.
Heck yeah, we.
And I rob a random towns guy.
No, Vaughn, stop it.
Rude. You guys start going around. The one thing that really matters is the large blade that was used by the berserking lady seems to be gone.
Uh-oh.
Of course it is.
But there are a collection of 5 silvery long swords where the minion type people had been placed. And there's a collection of basically jewels that are worth stuff in their various kinds of wrappings and other things along those lines. But all their bodies are also gone. Straight up, the Githyanki bodies are just, they're completely gone. Like, their clothes are there. The outside, especially their bejeweled nature, all over the place. But it looks like anything that might have been fancy in any way, shape, or form went with wherever their bodies went. And the stuff is laying there more like exactly where like a body was, and the stuff is just perfectly laying there like in the shape, like they got raptured away into nothingness. And it's just their clothing and their more mundane, maybe less magically tied to stuff that the Githzerai do. Or Githyanki, not Githzerai. But their more normal longswords are there. And of course, the body of the warlock himself is gone. But if I could get you guys to do me an investigate of the area to see if you can, find the most of everything else that's laying around.
I do not. I roll a 1.
Doing good.
What are we rolling?
First roll.
A
20, second roll,
investigate
one.
to take a look around.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's intelligence.
17.
15.
Okay. When you're looking around, kind of where the warlock was, yours, your ally, maybe, the opponent of your opponent, you do find a little jade figurine that looks very similar to the kind of critter that he became in the end, the almost like wave of slime that had malevolent eyes in it. And there's also a small, it appears to be a dragon scale, but it's very small. Some of the group members have seen pretty large dragons in the area, but it appears to be like almost like a very like baby dragon scale, but has the touch of and kind of appearance of a full-on adult dragon scale near where the body of the Githyanki commander was killed. And it in itself seems to be giving off a heat to it.
Are they magic there?
Looking around, both the idol and the little,
Figure.
no, the idol and the small dragon scale are both magical items. At least they're radiating magic, per se.
So if I grab them, I could get magic.
Always a possibility. You never know what'll happen. You could also turn into a...
Tree.
I was going to try to avoid the tree analogy, but sure. You could always turn into a tree.
Am I still a bobblehead?
You are still a bobblehead.
Okay.
With gills and scales.
I'm fucked.
You're basically a big-headed fish.
Yeah, you're a mutant.
Except I think they're lizard scales, so...
Yeah.
Anyways.
And provided you guys could find a buyer for it, all the various jewels and whatnot and the Githyanki's outfits are probably worth a fair amount of dosh, to use one term for money.
Stuff everything into my
Well, I think
set.
you'd have to, like, you know, compete with the other people who are also there, the other group members that may have be like, no, it can't just be yours. You know, we're a group. I mean, Darkness might not care.
If they don't see it, it's mine.
That's not how this works.
I don't think you're that stealthy.
Do you have the stealth of Bond? You have the stealth of a brick.
They'll
wall.
accept that you're putting it in the bag because you're good at carrying things. Being able to keep it to your lonesome.
My stealth is not strong, but survival and intimidation I'm great at.
All right. And so with that, do you guys take it back? Or are you going to be doing anything else in the town square while you're here?
I think we're good.
We have looted, and we leave.
Okay.
We leave to clean up for the rest of the people.
All right. You guys make it back to the house. No problem. And I think at this point is officially when the long rest itself is going to hit. You guys can go ahead and make it through the evening and get to the next day. Unless anybody has anything particular to go with. The house is a little bit weird. Feels somewhat emptier for you, Koali. They, like I said, there's the group that's here. There appears to be a side room off of the back of the place, which doesn't seem to have any necessary occupation at the moment. Crag is out somewhere, doing something. And then, of course, spooky basement. But beyond that, everything seems to be set up in kind of a communal room with a bar and storage and some cots around back. And an outhouse.
Fireplace. And a fireplace.
Well, that's the communal area. Has a big old fireplace.
Yeah.
And the outhouse is mine.
No.
Damn.
You're not allowed to live in the outhouse. We had this discussion previously. The committee voted against it.
Damn it. I try so hard. What if I make my own outhouse?
You made this outhouse.
What if I make my own personal?
You could just assume it'll be claimed by the community.
Gosh darn it.
Well, if there's no complaints, we can move to the next morning. Unless Koali's going to try to strike a conversation or do any exploring or doing anything weird.
Rest first.
Okay. You guys make it to the next morning, unmolested. At least by outside forces.
Thank God.
Can't say what you freaks may have done to yourselves.
You just saw me licking in the middle of the house. Just licking myself.
Early in the morning, there is a knock at the door, though.
Where the fuck is that? The door. Fucking. Okay.
Oh wait,
Get up to the
I'm
door.
a morning person. I just yanked open the door. I don't ask questions.
As the cat is complaining, the dwarf just do. Good.
See my big head?
You see the Burgermeister there. Although he's currently walking with a, basically a crutch. And he looks... Emaciated's the wrong term, because he's a big man. He just definitely looks thinner than normal.
Hey, Darkness, the Burgermeister's here. I don't know what to do in the situation.
Fine, getting up.
He looks through the door, straight over at Darkness at the fire, because it's within view of the front door.
It's like straight in, yeah.
Hi, Darkness. Can I come in?
Morning. Yes. Morning.
As he comes in, Jobei and his, again, two little gnomish companions also come in.
Good morning.
I'd like to thank you all for everything that happened.
I see you heard the stories.
Half of it was within view of my sickbed.
Oh. Did you have popcorn?
No, and in fact, I didn't even want popcorn until well after it was all over. Around midnight last night, I almost like a weight had been lifted off of me. I suddenly started feeling better.
Well, happy to see that you're doing
Sorry.
better.
Yeah, me and various members of the town apparently had a similar thing where sometime around midnight we started having a expelling fit that had things in it. We hadn't eaten at all since, like, most of us had gotten sick. And apparently there was some kind of spore thing growing in us. And after everything that happened last night, well, we got better. I mean,
Nice.
in theory, I'm on the road to being better.
You're on the mend, which is all that we can ask for.
Of course, if Kundrik could take a look at us, that'd be another thing. But those he was helping to work with in the old lady's house, so far have said that everything seems okay, other than still some side effects of the changing diseases, of which they were already working on combating anyway. Thank you, sir. Now, I have a request of you all. Despite the fact that I know you just went through a lot, as I understand, it was a hard fight. Jobei briefed me what little bit he saw of the after fact. I was doing most of it in a delirious haze. But as I understand, the eastern woods that used to contain Twiggy are now without him. He's gone. Yes.
You did leave in the fight to go bring back Solomon. So,
But he never left the situation. Jobei said from what he looked at that stuff was gone. I just need to do this because that means there could be a lot of just random dangerous things that we need to make sure are going to stay there out in the eastern woods. I was going to ask if you could all go investigate his home area, and I know that he used to do things that played with reality out there.
Yeah, quite often.
And right now, there's sending a couple healthy members of the hunters out there, and there's asking you guys to take a look at it.
yeah, we can always take a look at it.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure there wasn't some kind of, I don't know, hellhound in one of his little kennels or something out there that's going to burst through and come and attack the refugee camp that's right over here. Because they don't even have the protection of being in the town center.
Yeah.
I
And
believe we have another adventure, friends.
and if a quarter of the legends about Twiggy be true, then he was a hoarder of things. A collector of both items, material, and, well, living. Would you
Yeah,
guys
pretty much.
be willing to check that out?
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Thank you. Now I need to go to have Jobei take me with him, and we're gonna go try to assuage the fears of the camp. Because they apparently had some things yesterday as well. Oh. Can you still hear me on Discord?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, my connection just went all wonky for a moment. Alright. I know Kundrik didn't come up from the basement when he heard knocking. Koali, did you come around out to the front room to see what was going on? Or did you just chill in the back?
Yeah, I came out and said hi.
I think I missed the high part. At that point, now that he's taking care of business, Burgermeister looks up. Are you the... What'd you call him, Jobei? Interdimensional mouse creature. Right. Thanks for your help as well. Do we need to contact anybody about trying to get you back somewhere?
No. I'm fine where I am.
Good, because the local wizard's an idiot. Not counting Kundrik. Alright then. Well, thank you very much for your assistance as well. I'll make sure to tell people that everything's okay. And now that's said and done, Lady of the Bar brought you guys a gift.
Hell yeah.
He starts hobbling away at Joey's health. A couple of the gnomes kind of around the background, trying to provide useful tips on how to properly walk when one has a crutch, especially when being assisted by another person, mostly being ignored by the tall folk. And the half-orc, wonderful bar lady comes up. I believe it was referred to as Muscle Mama.
Beer lady.
As a keg, and she puts it down. It was a
Thank
hard
you.
fight. This is for you guys. It's one of the last ones that I'm fairly certain is completely safe. So I decided you guys could have it before I'm out at the bar until I can get some more alcohol in.
Keg stands in the morning.
Here shortly,
you so
that might
much.
be worth more than its weight in gold. Because the bar is almost out of beer.
Oh.
Everybody in town has been having to get rid of their fermented beverages because the accursed changing liquids that she looks at you up and down that I can see you were near
I'm fine.
weren't stopped by fermentation.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine. Bobblehead, gills, all that. I'm doing good.
She looks at darkness. Keep the idiot man-child in check.
We'll try.
I look back at darkness. Try harder.
Do I need to keep you in check?
Because that's how you get clawed in the face.
No, I'll behave.
Alright, little dwarf. You're lucky I called you man-child because you just helped save the time. Otherwise, you'd just be boy dwarf.
Understandable. Sorry, didn't mean this, but kill you.
And with that, she kind of grunts and takes off. You guys are, once again, left to the slightly emptier house than normal. Other than apparently the dwarfs could try to see if you can consume the whole thing. Like, are you even tapping it, or are you just biting into the
He's like
the
trying
can?
to chew the side of it.
Hey, Fawn, let's put this back behind the bar, and then we can tap it, and then we can all share it, like team members. Hint, hint.
Alright, put it on my shoulder, and put it on the whatever stand or whatever.
I'm sure that in the bar it's got a stand for
Yeah.
a keg to go on. Especially, this isn't like a full-on, like, huge keg. This is just like a bar keg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still like 75, 100 pounds.
Yep, they're still gonna be hefty. I'm just saying they're not one of those, like, huge, like, tons
Yeah.
or whatever they called. Like a, I don't remember. The huge ones you see.
A
Yeah.
butt?
Yes, a butt. Yeah, that's right. Oh, because a butt ton. I think I remember. Yes.
Which is 255 gallons and weighs over 700 pounds.
There.
Kundrik comes upstairs. What's the racket about?
We have free beer. Bar lady stopped by, dropped it off.
Also, Twiggy has left his forest, and we were tasked by the Burgermeister to go investigate what Twiggy was keeping in his forest.
Oh yeah, that's probably more important.
All right. Should we be doing that soon?
Probably.
Sooner rather than later. The Burgermeister is healthier now. Apparently, around midnight, everyone that was down with the sickness and that's like a purging ritual happened. And they got better. All the spores came out. So, the Burgermeister is currently in the camp right now with Joe Bay and the gnomes, seeing what's happening there.
All right. He looks at Vaughn. He looks at darkness. Looks over at Koali.
Good morning.
You want to go help us raid ancient, mildly eldritch beings' partially illusionary home to see if we can clear out dangers?
That sounds very dangerous. I'd be happy to help.
We're down a lot of manpower at the moment.
Yeah.
You guys got a problem with us dragging him along?
Not at all.
Let me go.
You're not there, John.
You okay?
I'm disappointed by my Chipotle.
I'm sorry. Do you want one of my tacos?
No.
We're gonna be right around. Drew talking. Take two. If you're gonna be running around with us, do you got a problem with undead?
Not particularly.
Good, because I'm a necromancer. I try to stay away from ghosts, spirits. Well, not so much spirits. I'm playing with those because that's less like direct control of someone's soul. But I stay away from like soul control. Generally stick with bodies. Now might be a good time to renegotiate with Looks at Darkness about the amount that I can run around with, given we're a bit light.
Yeah, I know. We're running a bit. How many helpers do you have downstairs?
Between the ones that are on tasks in town, the ones here, I can maximize my ability to control undead for at least the day, at least within reason. Am I limiting it to 4, or can I bring more along?
Bring as many as needed.
You're not the one that had problems with it.
No, Darkness has problems because it's going against nature.
It's going to take me some time to repair some of the lizard undead. But I've got more stashed away in closets. Which is a creepy way of putting that, but still.
You have
He
skeletons.
has skeletons in the closet, yes! Quite literally. And they'll look at you when you open the door.
They close the door.
Do you think you can...
You interrupted.
I'll allow like 2 more, like max 6 with us. Because they do have worth. For the
All right.
fight.
Long story short, you're okay with 6?
I'm okay with 6. That is correct.
Okay.
67 later.
I will travel into town, grab a couple of the ones that are there performing minor tasks, come back, get them equipped. I'll grab some of my helpers from the basement, we'll go. Like I said, only one of the lizard folk is easily gonna be in combat, and so the rest are just gonna be... get them ready. Anybody need anything from town? Might like go there to come back.
A couple of energy drinks and a Whopper.
Not necessarily.
Hey, I'll go back. Dig a hole. I want to temporary plant Rurik until we can get a chance to work on it.
Dimensions.
He points at the Rurik tree that's sitting outside that still looks like it has a heartbeat.
Alright, I got it.
There's the tree!
23,
Plant it!
23 cubits.
If you need some help, Vaughn, Darkness, I can change into an animal. Or would you rather just do it yourself?
I like digging the Lord. It's therapeutic.
And you, what was your name again, furry
My
thing?
name's Koali.
Koali. You want to accompany me into town, and I can introduce you to some key people there. If you're going to be temporarily helping us out, whether or not you decide to stick around, it might be good to know some of the people in town.
That sounds fun.
Yay. Kundrik and Koali wandering into town! Those are dichotomous opposite personalities.
You're just half asleep while he's just skipping around old Jolly.
Going into the town, Kundrik will show you where the bar is and where the, which you met the bartender. She has a cousin who occasionally also works there now. And then in town, there's also, kind of direct across the way from that, at the Traders Guild, the official caravan guild that brings people here upon occasion. If you need any kind of like large orders for anything, he takes you by the herbalist and apothecary on the north side of town, which is kind of a wizened older lady. He mostly in passing, because she looks like she's very busy when you guys go by, trying to probably mix up some various kind of herbs and whatnot. He takes you to the healer's hut, which is, there's a particular house, points out where the Burgermeister's office is nearby there, but when he takes you in, there's a couple white-robed individuals, who were there. The white has been somewhat stained as they've been working with people who have been coughing up fungal spores. While he's there, he grabs two of the undead and kind of makes little collars for them with rope. Interrupts what they're doing and starts leading them around. Other things, he shows you where the Hunter's Tavern really is. Which is currently being used as a makeshift place for more sick people. He goes, that's kind of a secondary bar. They're friends of friends. I don't know after this. Rurik was the person who was a member of them. I don't know if we're still going to get drinks there or not. But there was a second place you could go meet and talk to people and gather information.
And the beer is free there.
Yeah, it was free. Provided you didn't abuse it, seeing that the rest of y'all were associates of Rurik's, and that's why you got in.
Yeah.
God, where else would Kundrik take him?
That's the wizard's tower. Fuck the wizard.
That's outside of town. That's a distance. That's Kundrik's future summer home.
Where's the place that I got blown up?
Oh, Pekyark, he's not going to take
No.
the Celestial Mouse to the fertilizer shop. So I'm saying, where would Kundrik take him? That's... Yeah, that's probably about it. He goes, in the future, if you get a chance, we'll try to get people to meet, but they're all busy right now. Anything specifically around town you want me to try to tell you where it might be here? Oh, he shows you where the general store is, but it's generically a general store. Generic equipment and whatnot. And he'll probably mention that he knows where two of the blacksmiths are that the group uses. And they can make weapons and whatnot, but they're not so much like arms merchants, per se.
I thought one of them was like an orc lady who was more of an arms merchant.
No. She loves making weapons. She doesn't, make, weapons all the time.
She's just a blacksmith.
She's a blacksmith. She enjoys making weapons. That's not her trade.
It's more of the hobby for her.
Yeah. There is a guy who's a really good weaponsmith in the middle of town, who also generally just does blacksmithing work. But that's more of, I prefer to make horseshoes than make blades. She wishes she was better at making weapons. So any chance she gets, she's like, yes, I'll take an order for this. And it might suck.
Isn't that where we got Rourke's, like, giant swords?
Ironically, yeah, you got... From the half-orc lady, you got the 2 gigantic swords. From the master blacksmith is where you actually got the
Battle shovel.
the super shovel.
Ah, I see.
But yeah, anything else kind of you want to look for Koali? That he could try to show you around here?
No. Thank you for showing me around, though.
Meh. Just, You're a really optimistic guy. It'll be useful, especially in case somebody else dies, to have somebody else with some of the information in case something's needed.
It's really interesting to meet a necromancer that isn't evil.
I'm a healer, and I came across a magic book that was mostly about necromancy. Ended up kind of fitting together, I guess. I don't know. It was the only way I had to get more power over stuff around me, situations. Not a very good warrior dwarf. Why are you sticking around with us?
Well, my goal is to find adventure. So I can get home.
Alright. At least it was more than just get adventure for adventure's sake. Alright, let's take these two, get them kitted out, and let's get ready to head it into what was originally the Forbidden Forest to the east. Still nothing but eternal optimism out of you?
Oh, of course.
Right. Alright, he leads you back to the house. You've dug a work-sized hole in the ground?
It's like 24 feet deep now.
I don't think it needs to be that deep.
Hey, come on, we said dig a hole for Rurik, not dig a grave for Rurik. What
Yeah,
the
we're-
fuck are you doing?
The tree isn't a seed.
That's not a grave. You literally would be digging a septic tank.
Reality is he's trying to build his own latrine that no one else can steal.
And
It doesn't become public property.
there's enough latrines. We built too many. The entirety of whatever town we're in.
I was like, I think I built most of them in the town too. Okay, we have a real
I'm gonna
size hole
side.
now.
Seth, you need to speak up. I can barely hear you.
We have a Rurik-sized hole now. As I put dirt back in.
You guys are cutting out.
That could be all of us. Any problems? I got full
Through
connect.
even final night, it's been the peanut gallery of Seth and John.
It's weird. The mic's picking up pretty well. I don't know why. There.
Beans and bologna, beans and bologna, beans and bologna.
You might want to settle.
Yeah, you can just talk
That
like
time
that.
you were
That'd
pretty
be great.
quiet.
Beans and bologna.
Let's see if I can do this without knocking the cord out.
Beans and bologna.
Is that a little better?
That is much better, actually. Yes. Now Seth's not like trailing off into nothingness.
It's almost like somebody has a new microphone they should hook up.
Planning on using both when I get around to it, but my research hasn't gone well. Alright. Kundrik will look at you, look at the hole. Thanks, now we need to plant him.
Hui! Hui!
Darkness, does he look planted well enough?
The hole is 24 feet deep. He
I put
buried-
dirt back in. It's only 2
Yeah,
feet.
he said he filled it back up so that it would just be properly deplanted.
We now just have
now
like
we
a
just
giant
need to
circle.
put the dirt on top, and then he's planted just fine. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
So start pushing dirt back and make it look neat and tidy like a proper garden, even though there's, giant circle of dirt around him because they dug a hole too deep. Oh well.
Kundrik goes, gets basically, so he has 6 undead. Still only 2 skeletons, with one of them being the lizard man skeleton. Gets them basically armed and gets control over them and tethers them. And then he's ready to go. Does anybody else need to do anything before we go off into the Forbidden Forest?
I'm just kind of sharpen this real quick. It's a little dull after digging.
Well, I was assumed that was dull in the first place.
Not normally.
No, that's his brain.
Nailed it.
All right.
Well, idea slay right off.
You guys head out of town. A path goes, same way everything goes, but you already noticed one thing strange about the forest as you get there. Some of the trees near the edge have browned a little bit. They're not like orange and changing seasons, but some of the trees already look like they're almost in protest that something bad has happened as they're
They're starting to wilt.
connected, but brown leaves, like the leaves of themselves have already died.
Wilting. Got it. Wait,
Very excited exclamation from
I
Seth.
have advantages on nature checks.
So do I.
Got a very big nature group here. He wants to be excited. Go ahead, give a nature roll.
18.
18. Well, it is completely abnormal for something like this to be happening randomly.
Yeah.
Usually, especially as you guys get close. The trunks are fine. But they're choosing to almost go dormant somehow.
Interesting.
It's not a normal thing. There's either there was nature influence that was forcing them to stay alive in the first place, and that's gone, or something's causing them to all go dormant. Like, the trees are fine. They're just in winter mode.
And what season are we in?
The kind of generically, even right now, it'd probably be more in the spring end of things. But it doesn't get especially... temperatures in this place, other than the occasional like storm, stay about the same. It's just on the middle ground, but wet and not warm and not colder, with maybe a little bit dusting of snow.
We're in spring. Why are these trees browning? I mean, they look normal. Otherwise,
I could always try to talk to them.
Go to sleep. Leave me alone.
and here we go. The cat's talking to trees again.
Such a weird group. Let's see if we can find anything more obviously dangerous first, maybe.
Yeah, we can come back to this.
This is an exploratory mission specifically, right?
Yes.
And make sure that there's not,
Yeah,
danger to town.
exactly.
And grab a soil sample just in case.
Okay.
Ooh, good idea. Look at Vaughn using his brain.
He just starts eating it. Yeah, it tastes like dirt.
That's good dirt.
Kudrick looks around, feeling that the universe has become unbalanced. Trees are going into winter in the middle of spring. Vaughn has used his brain. Something is clearly wrong here.
The 9 hells have frozen.
Or is Vaughn or is the goblin, or they finally just fused as one.
The goblin on his head got
brain.
adjusted, so his brain's actually circulating.
Satellite now connects.
It's the goblin's no longer putting pressure on the soft spot. All right. You guys have explored this forest several times. Are you going to be trying to head towards what you know to be more like the entrance of the domain of Twiggy, like his more direct domain? Or are you just going to wander around?
Scan the perimeter and then go?
Yeah.
Okay. But how long? Because you don't know how deep it goes. You do know a rough area of, because at one point he put up a hedge wall
A
that you guys had to kind of.
hack our way through.
Yeah, you found a pass into it, which is where you know where the entrance is.
Let's just go then.
Okay, well, you spent a little while taking a look at the edge of the forest. You
Yeah.
don't find anything dangerous running around. That's perfectly fine.
I'm just eating pine cones and tree branches and stuff.
What is Vaughn doing?
Eating pine cones and tree branches and trying to figure out why the trees are sick.
He's eating the forest slowly, trying to catch it so it'll figure out what it is. Apparently.
It's not working very well.
Vaughn. Stop doing that.
Hey, I have soil samples, so we're all good. I'll give these to Kendrick later. If I don't eat them first.
Alright.
I'll take the soil sample off your hands. Give it here.
Hands her like 50 different soil
He's
samples.
just pulling dirt out of his pockets.
Pocket sand.
Knowing Vaughn, it would just be random dirt pockets.
To be fair, knowing Vaughn, he'd have like 30 different random pockets. And there'd be little bits of different dirt in each one.
Don't disturb the dirt. What's Wool's story? Don't ask.
Don't ask.
I'll take some vials and I'll get some soil and label it.
You're going to take some samples. That's perfectly fine. I will accept that he's taking samples that are actually divided well enough that he could study them later. It's not like this is modern forensic science land. This is D&D.
No. Dirt is spicy.
You guys come across
Why does this dirt make me sad?
the cobbled stone path that led through a town that once upon a time the group fought a bunch of pumpkin-headed scarecrows at.
I must have been here for that. I don't
No.
remember that.
It's
You were not here.
pre you. The only character in the group that knows is Kundrik.
Oh yeah, because Liz wasn't there. Liz or Darkness wasn't there.
No, Liz was there. You were there for that fight. Oh, you may not have been there that night, though. Your character was there.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, I think the player was not there for that fight though.
Yeah. Anywho. And instead of it looking like a fine, well, Kundrik describes the fact that this used to look like a finely, like, put together, like, cobblestone road going through an avenue. It's a couple random stones, kind of left, right. You can see the path where the line of where the little wooden figurines were set up, and where the scarecrows. There is a scarecrow. There's actually a couple of them off to the side, kind of still along the perimeter. They look less well put together than they did previously, and Kundrik will point that out. Like before, they had a menacing aura to them, like they might come to life at any moment, and in fact they did. But
Poke, poke.
kind of the thing on the stick and to the side.
Somehow you get beat up by it.
He can't just comes back around and hits you in the back of the head. We've gone into Looney Tunes territory. No, danger, danger! This has become a truly cursed land. The land of Hanna-Barbera.
Do we have a hammer dimension?
Hammer dimension, yes.
What the hell is that?
Yes.
I'm not sure
It's
what it...
actually hammer pocket.
Oh, hammer pocket. Oh, yeah. This hammer, it fits in your pocket.
It's a tune power.
Oh.
It's
I
very.
mean, I do have a pocket hammer in real life.
No,
And-
it's just like a hammer that no way should fit in a pocket.
Oh.
Like a giant mallet.
Yeah.
Cartoons pulling shit out of their pocket.
Previous, this forest had seemed, of course, menacing and whatnot. But the closest thing you have now is almost all of the trees in the immediate area have lost most of their leaves and have gone completely dormant.
Again, it's spring,
Yep.
and I start licking trees trying to figure out what's going on with them.
Vaughn, if you continue to lick trees, you're probably gonna end up with some horrible disease.
I'm just going to say this. Remember, Vaughn, Rurik's a tree now.
And I stop licking trees, and my head grows bigger.
And you guys are able to notice, after even a moment of looking around, that there does look like to be a spire-like tower structure that looks like it's leaning a little bit, continuing through the direction that you guys are headed.
That seems mad sus.
Gonna head towards the structure, or because there was originally this. I apologize. The description. This was a crossroads
Okay.
where it went straight, and there was a crossroad, and the line of where the little wooden figures and the scarecrows were was kind of in a line, kind of helping to provide kind of an outside barrier or warning. And again, the cobbles are there on both of the cross things, but it's very misplaced, and there's not. It's not a fine road. The wagon would have a hell of a time going through here. It'd be a little bit too bumpy.
Wait.
But are you guys going to go down either of the paths on the sides, or are you going to head towards the
Spooky.
leading edifice in the background?
Spooky structure.
Sound good?
Yep, that sounds great.
Spooky structure we go.
All right.
Why am I leaving?
You have the most hit points,
Oh, okay.
likely.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Vaughn, go up front.
So the trap hits you.
And I fall into a pit of despair and die.
It's what barbarians. It's why they get bonuses against traps, yo. It's the classic. All right. You guys enter into a kind of rocky area in between trees where there's large kind of standing stones in places. and you suddenly realize when you come across kind of around a corner of one of those dead trees that there's a standing mausoleum above the ground right there. That you're with all those standing stones, you're in the middle of a heavily overgrown graveyard.
This is foreboding.
Look at you using multi-syllable words.
I don't know what to do. My grip on reality is breaking. He's thinking too much. Doppelganger.
And Kudrick just stabs me real quick.
Do we have anybody that can open a door?
I have a
I
hammer.
mean, I can.
I can.
Would you like to open the mausoleum and make sure that there's nothing in there that'll cause a danger to anybody?
And I smash with the hammer.
Sure, I'll give
Yeah,
it
but-
a shot.
Stop. Remember, let's try to do this like Solomon would.
Well, he's not here, so brute force.
If somebody else that can open doors like that. Don't worry, brute force will have its time.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of breaking things. All right, Kwame. There's a mausoleum. It's got a set of doors. It looks like it's got kind of a patinaed bronze, iron, or copper gate in the front that can be kind of swung open, and then a solid-looking door with a nice, impressive, heavy-looking lock next to the pull ring. Words.
So, what do I need to roll to pick locks?
So the pick locking is, I believe, under
Tool skill.
tools. Yeah.
Lockpicks. And if it's a dex check.
Text it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So your proficiency with said tools, if it applies, combined with your dexterity, and any bonus that the tools give you,
No.
they just allow the action to happen.
If you're proficient in it, you get proficiency bonus and dexterity. That's it.
Okay.
If you're not proficient in it, then roll a dex check. And hope.
28.
Click.
Click, boom.
There's parts as you're maneuvering through the lock that it seems like the decay and age of this thing might cause more of a problem, as the lock may have fallen apart and got stuck into brute strength being needed. You're able to kind of get around the rust of the problems and slowly jiggle things the right way, and you are able to unlock the mausoleum.
He brought his cannon of WD-40 with him.
Did he bring his other littler can of WD-40
To work on the big can of
to
WD.
spray on the big can to open it?
I have had to do that.
Alright, I got it.
All right, and now is when you open the door. As he points to Vaughn.
And I
He's
rip him
gonna
open.
swing the door open.
Pop, take out my teammates behind me.
I mean, it's
From
fine.
the giant log trap.
All right. You open the doors, and light kind of floods in. Nothing comes out after you or attacks you or anything else like that immediately. Vaughn and I don't think Darkness. I don't remember if Darkness is around yet. You guys see 3 of those suits of armor that were like the ones that Scratch had, the animated armor.
Darkness was around for that.
You were or weren't?
Darkness was.
Okay, yeah. It looks exactly like those suits of armor, but they're in states of disrepair and on the ground. All the rest of the markings that
Yes, I can hear you now. You cut out, so I got to the markings are, and then nothing else.
the markings and all the armor is exactly the same as the stuff that once upon a time Scratch wore and got cursed with. and they're all laying on the ground in front of 4 standing sarcophagi inside the mausoleum. Other than that, the place looks like it's kind of decayed and falling apart, and there's bits of vines that somehow are kind of coming up through the bottom. Like, nothing through the top is coming in, but like some vines have come up through the bottom just to displace all the stones in the floor.
Do I smell evil?
Not offhand. Everything out here seems to be kind of a almost hidden stench of just like a normal person walking out in the fog. Everything just kind of smells like the fog. All right.
Well, we turn around, be like, there's nothing here, and we go someplace else around this spooky castle.
This is the first structure we found. Let's check it out.
Alright. I thought I was leading, but okay.
You were walking in front.
As a dwarf, that's not normal. I don't know what to do.
I'm the leader, guy.
Well, this is the part where Solomon would normally start poking around, so let's poke around.
Start poking stuff.
Just walk around and start poking stuff.
Start literally poking stuff.
Gudrick has this a intake of breath of like, oh, as you just walk in and like the armor, like you poke it, it doesn't come to life and begin to attack you. And in fact, looking at it, it looks like it was unceremoniously dropped there, less than just like something laid down in his head. It was like they may have been standing suits of armor that just kind of went blah all of a sudden out of nowhere. And you go up and you poke one of the sarcophagi,
Poke.
and there's a sudden hiss of air.
It's alive, guys! Run!
I need you to give me a dexterity save.
Oh, crap. Oh, no, this is not gonna be good.
You get the advantage on it if it's a trap.
I'll give you advantage on it.
So, what does advantage give me?
You roll twice and you take the higher of the two on your d20, adding your dexterity modifier.
11. Not good.
Alright, you get clipped by the heavy lid of the sarcophagus. Sarcophagus. Big stone slab go wham
I'm a big old bobblehead.
on your big old bobblehead. Oh, that's right, you're at disadvantage normally on... No,
Yeah.
that's... Is it? I don't remember what I'll say you're on disadvantage on.
I think it's stealth.
You take 8 points of damage.
Jeez, that was a heavy hit.
It was a heavy hit. It kind of...
Stone door, what did you expect?
And stone doesn't normally hurt me. Normally I hurt it.
And a horrific smell combined with cold air comes out of this thing. The smell is I'm trying to find a good way to describe this because I know what the smell that I'm trying to achieve is. When you have like frost in a cooler that's built up over time and over time and over time slowly, and then it starts to thaw, that weird kind of like icy smell that comes off of it.
Icy must.
Icy must. That is probably the best. And you see inside there's a human-like body looking also at the same time kind of corpsey, and its eyes flutter open. Feel free to describe your character.
Kendrick, we need you.
Well, you probably don't actually see his face or his eyes. He wears a bucket helm.
Bucket helm. Gotcha.
He looks like a
Crusader?
very, well, no, he looks like a very worn down looking like soldier. Like you've seen probably several people who dress the same way, except for like all of his stuff just looks old. It's all in grays and whatnot. And there's like his whatever his armor, like the helmet was either enameled black or some dark gray color, and it's chipped and dented and scratched, and there's like the faded chipped paint on it that looked like it might have been a skull or something on it at one point. Sitting at his side is a great sword, though it seems to be missing the tip. It has no sheath though. But
He can't give things just the tip.
He's wearing chainmail and a cloth gambeson over top of it that's probably slightly moth-eaten. It's definitely wet now.
In addition, you feel like your pores are clogged with something.
It's cool, I don't need those. Pores are unimportant.
Okay.
What good on his face? Exfoliation.
But unless you're going to try to stay hidden, there is at least some sign that something has awoken to...
I don't know, if I can get out, I'll start moving
You can.
forward.
You can start moving. Other than the fact that it's really kind of annoying that, like, you feel like your mouth and nose and ears are plugged with something. A greenish liquid comes out from under the helmet.
Kudrick!
Kudrick,
Now!
Where am I? Who the hell are you?
I don't think that's undead. It's what you hear from the back. A dwarf poking its head around.
That's not a dwarf, that's a tree.
A tree dwarf, yes, fair.
It's a short tree. I didn't know tree.
He's in front of you.
That is a mutant fish.
Yeah! And a mouse and a cat.
So, Papa, are you undead?
I don't think so.
I just continually poke it.
Please stop poking me.
Okay.
Well, Kundrik comes up, the little triad. Hi.
Hi.
3 questions.
Maybe 3 answers.
You're not going to go to Rampage and kill a bunch of refugees, are you?
Not that I know of. Are there refugees nearby?
He looks over at Darkness, the truth sayer of the group.
How about you answer some of my questions first?
Oh yes, I will do
Where
the truth
am
sayer of the group.
And who are you?
I'm Vaughn. I dig holes. I'm really, really good at digging holes.
My name's Glenn. What's your name?
Beckett.
I'm Kundrik, part of the group of people that have been tasked by the local authority to make sure that the area that we found you in wasn't a danger to a bunch of refugees that are near that town. Hence why we're asking more questions and answering it first.
By the way, I got a 22 on int.
He doesn't seem like he's about to go rampaging against any refugees.
I mean, I could. Day is still young. I think. I don't know what day it is.
It's probably about midday at this point.
Well, Beckett starts looking around where he's at because he has no clue.
See the same description. It looks like the mausoleum of some long forgotten, tomb graveyard kind of place.
Alright, I got buried again.
Beckett, what is the last date that you remember?
Beckett shrugs. I don't know.
Also, what do you mean by again?
I've been buried more than once.
Do people just like not like you?
Sometimes.
Seems to
Oh,
happen.
he's gonna fit in great around here.
Well, we're collectively the Lost Causes and friend.
That's hilarious.
We're traveling.
Divine sense.
Hmm?
Undead, celestials, dragons, I think? No. Celestials, fiends, and undead. Any within sight.
There's Koali and the 6 people, 2 of which are in white robes, carrying raised weapons and whatnot, are all undead in the background. But yes, Koali is a celestial, and then the 6 people in the background.
What manner of undead are those?
Looks you. They're, well, zombies and skeletons collectively, depending on the individual.
And which one of you controls them?
That would be me.
Okay.
May I ask what your profession is, sir?
Or was.
I am a troubleshooter.
Of what?
Well, I work for my church, and I solve problems.
Yep, he's old.
I kind of
There you came from a really far south.
No, I'm from north. I think if I'm where maybe, I don't know. Where am I?
You're on the east end.
East end of what?
Forest.
Last stand.
You're in the ruined valley. The northern edge of civilization, up north from the Dressed, I think, never eat shredded wheat. Western Empire.
I have missed some stuff, apparently.
Probably got knocked out pretty good.
You're currently living in the realm of a being that recently just disappeared by the name, well, affectionately referred to as Twiggy.
That doesn't sound affectionate at all.
That was a very powerful critter that liked collecting things and animating suits of armor. He points at the suits of armor on the ground. These were probably your guards until recent. For some reason, you're in his collection.
Interesting.
If you want a moment to recollect your lits, we should probably open up the rest of the sarcophagi and see what's in and see if they're in danger. Vaughn?
Beckett shuffles it to the side.
I carefully opened.
Just do it from the side.
I carefully opened the next one.
The next one, like you open it, it isn't sealed the way the last one was. And opening it up, there looks to be a mummified skeleton wearing some kind of arcane-looking robes with symbols on it that's deteriorated to next to nothingness.
Do we have history? My history's garbage. Never mind. We're not doing that.
Not on Kundrik's skill list.
Don't recognize him.
Well, if Bucket Man doesn't recognize it, then
Basically continuing around, go through the next one. It's even an older specimen that's deteriorated to, like, there's less even cloth one that hanging out. And then you get to the last one. It's a fairly recent, by comparison, corpse. It, in fact, looks like there was a series of nobles that were in causing trouble from you guys back in the day, and one of them disappeared without a trace. You don't remember it. No one else who's in the group right now remembers him. Kundrik goes, that guy was from the last festival. And it looks like there's the same kind of green liquid that's cuffed up in his nose and ears and whatnot. Although, looking at the coffee, there was a lot of scratching at the edge of it, and it looks like whatever was keeping him was an issue, and he just suffocated himself to death, basically.
the thing inside the sarcophagus suffocated himself.
Not himself, like he tried getting out and failed.
Okay.
But it looks like one of the nobles that escaped scot-free that was harassing the group because they were racist jerks.
Oh, those guys.
One of the ones that disappeared and no one ever found any trace of. In fact, even the nobles couldn't find the guy.
Hey, look, we found him.
Beckett's off in the corner, like popping his joints. You hear one of his hands make a grinding noise that does not sound like bone.
It's just sand in there.
No, it kind of sounds like rocks.
So, everything witnessed so far seems like everything in Twiggy's domain is dying.
Dead
Disenchanting.
or dying, yeah. Except
With one exception so far.
except Beckett, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will try not to call you Bucket. I make the promises.
Bucket.
You were in a bucket helmet. It's gonna happen. You can call me Bobblehead.
No, Vaughn, I will not.
That Kundrik himself leaves the mausoleum.
I slowly shuffled my way out.
I will also walk out.
Beckett will grab his bag.
All your possessions are there.
Grab my bag.
Yoink.
If you got any rations in there, I don't think they're good anymore.
I can share some with you.
I'm okay. Don't worry about me.
Would you like some latrine goblin brownies? Don't ask where they come from.
No, thank you.
I have actual rations, so I don't have shit brownies.
I didn't think you did.
The brownies made out of latrine goblins.
No, he's still attached to my head.
This one. His forefathers, though, have all failed.
It's been so long since I've had I forgot how I even got the bleaching goblin on my head.
You fell in the latrine where the goblin was.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And it's just become lore since then.
I don't remember how this happened.
Most of the lore was when you weren't around, we made jokes about you being like, oh look, Vaughn comes out of the ground with like the latrine goblin attached to his head and then kind of digs back down and around.
Oh yeah.
Just because you weren't here didn't mean that you didn't participate.
Opens his bag, looks at the two rations that should be in there. I don't know.
Hardtack somehow survived. The rest of it, no.
Probably all that's in there is hard attack. As he doesn't eat, so.
Alright. Well,
steps out. Ooh, that's great.
Hard to believe it's spring, isn't it?
Oh, the sky's not on fire.
What happened?
Not the last time I checked. I mean,
You guys don't have a problem with like the outer planes becoming manifest, or demons and monsters running rampant?
no, we stopped that yesterday.
Oh, congratulations! I didn't think that was possible.
You hit stuff with a big enough shovel, you can stop anything.
I'll take your word for it, Master Dwarf.
I've got a sneaking suspicion by you generically staring into the sky that you might be talking at a scale larger than what we dealt with.
I want to point out, there's an aura about me to dwarves.
Oh, that's right.
I seem very friendly.
Yeah, yeah. He
Trustworthy
actually,
even.
he does seem trustworthy and friendly to dwarves.
I mean, I also seen that to most other people, but that's other auras.
I forgot. You can't control it. He does seem slightly more trustworthy than he could be.
Okay.
Like, just you kind of like this guy.
When we get outside, I turn around and look at the mausoleum. Is there any markings on it, or are they worn off?
But they're completely gone. There were clearly like there's a place for the markings. Like there's occasionally like a line that's left over, but that's about as much that lasts. Most of it's worn away. In an unnatural fashion, I'll give you, given your expertise with crypts like this is, it's like a sudden weathering. Like 2 days ago, it might have been there.
Business as usual, then. Got you.
Strange things are afoot in this. Looking around,
Graveyard.
it's a graveyard. Was.
No,
Is well, you know what I mean though. Like,
I mean, technically now that only one of those things in there is a cenotaph, but
fair.
no bodies.
Yeah.
Because I'm not in that grave anymore.
Well, I don't think the group's taking the skeletons and the noble's body.
No. Actually, I take the time to put the door, the slabs back up.
Not sure that one needs it. He points at the fresh one.
No, I do it anyways.
Hey, make sure to close those. I didn't close those on my
It's
way out.
what he means by putting them.
Oh, okay.
He's closing them.
Okay, cool.
All right, guys. And new guy,
Well,
do we take him back or?
I'll just follow you guys around until you guys take me somewhere important.
For some reason, I like the cut of this guy's jib. For second, I feel like he's somewhat trustworthy. No.
He seems trustworthy. Let's take him along on our silly adventures.
Yeah.
You guys would love me.
I have nothing against this.
Are you okay with us not being responsible for the possibility of your imminent demise on something that comes jumping out of wall and or tree and or ground and or hallway?
You expect people to be responsible for your imminent demise?
I mean, I'm so responsible for like his because we're grouped together.
I suppose that's an acceptable thought process.
I don't
Oh,
know you
have
well
no
enough.
problem with- Death and I have a very strained relationship.
Fair and valid.
Said you worked for a church. You're not a cleric, are you, offhand?
No.
Looks over at darkness. Cleric from the past. Maybe had some tricks up his sleeve we could use, but yeah, all right.
I turned to Becky. Hey, what happens if you take off your helmet?
You see my face?
Nothing bad happens. Your head doesn't like explode or anything funny.
Not like last I checked. No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we just keep on walking.
So what church do you work for?
Officially, I work for the Church of St. Cuthbert. Sorry. I work for the Church of St. Cuthbert officially.
Koali has a chance of knowing.
That's an
Yeah,
interesting
he's
question.
been online over there.
Oh,
Big donk.
yeah, can't say. I mean, that one, the ruin of temples might have something to him. Up north. He's forgotten today, whoever he was. Except for our interdimensional mouse.
Yeah, eventually. I'm looking up something.
You know, I'm gonna try to, I apologize. Our friend Koali. I shouldn't refer to you as a thing, per se. That's rude of me.
I wonder if his mutations are a disease. Yeah.
Please fix this. I don't like looking like this. Everyone stares at
I'm
me.
only mentally thinking about this
He's not offering to fix you.
yet. I might if I can.
Alright. There's one thing I want to do if we're going to go along with you. Do you mind getting a slight physical before we keep going?
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, toes.
What's a physical?
And still a cough.
Turn it.
He's not going to make him turn his head and cough.
Well, that's good because it'll be very weird when that happens.
There's nothing here.
I'm just waiting for somebody to actually make a perception check.
Well, that's part of what he's in the middle of doing, is checking you out, because he doesn't think you're undead, but he wants a closer look.
Well, if he makes a perception check of your choice, he probably notices I'm not breathing.
He already noticed that previously. I gave that to remember. I said, he looks at you and goes, don't think he's undead. And while he trusts you, he is curious.
Snaps my head off.
Not you.
Oh,
Kudrik.
Kudrik.
As a point, as you can tell, we've got a lot of abnormalities. We want to make sure that nothing else weird is going to happen that's going to infect us.
Oh, I'm immune to diseases.
Good for you.
That's fair.
I wish I was.
Are you attempting to persuade him to not want to come and poke you, to check you out?
Sure, why not? I get advantage on this.
You do.
26.
Good enough for me. All right. No, it was a building that Vaughn wanted to go to.
Spooky building.
A tower or a spire, you said?
Yeah.
A leaning spire.
A leaning spire that doesn't seem strictly sound, but I still want to
Does
explore
it cause my brain to itch?
No,
Nope,
does
don't
not cause your brain to itch.
Nope, don't remember that one.
All right. Continuing on your way towards the tower, you guys find a wall. I say this with thing. It's a pile of rocks that someone has literally piled just up, but it goes around in a circle. It's easily scalable enough by a person with some effort, but it's an inconvenience. You guys just go ahead and go up and over, or are you going to try to go around it?
Up and over. Seems like the most direct path.
You're not going to dig through it? It's just a pile of rocks. This is what I was made
That is the
for!
most direct path. It's just go through. It's the most time-consuming path, but it is the most direct.
Start blowing it up. With no
You know what?
dynamite.
I wouldn't be...
On TNT.
Don't have a G&G fair.
Yeah.
Alright. You get up over it, and you notice that you're looking out at a soup
Soup.
of bad air. Like there's some wisps of stuff moving around in the air, and it looks like it goes into like a ruined kind of town at the base of a tower, which looks like it's going to fall over at any moment. But there's, you can just, looking out, the air looks thick and dark. Almost like this wall is like a big soup bowl, keeping in this heavy air.
I turn around to the smarter group members.
I'll give you an itch of, you're pretty sure you were in the neighborhood that this was in? Like, now that you're closer and can see some of the, like, the layouts, like, this was close enough to where you have had a situation, but not, like, right here. But it's just... a little bit of a scratch on the inside of the brain.
Grab one of the rocks,
Okay.
toss it in.
Okay. The kind of thick air swirls a bit. Some of the wisps of color kind of move around each other. They don't quite mix very well. Nothing happens to the rock. It goes in just fine.
I wonder.
Well, everybody stay close.
Kudrik looks at it and goes, don't know what it is.
I was gonna ask
What random roll is this, by chance? I mean, everybody can try.
To try to identify it?
Yeah.
You know what? I was going to go with the Arcana.
Okay. Roll +2.
Yeah.
Not natural 20.
Okay.
15.
9.
Yeah. I want to point this out. Just because you're not proficient in a skill doesn't mean you can't try it.
So, the swirls of color and stuff like that almost look like illusions that have been around for so long and they're now in the process of dissolving. That there's like colors and whatnot left, and you're like, if you got close enough to the colors, it might be a bit of a face of a building that you kind of like, hey, like coming along. Like the illusion itself is melted. It's been around for ages. Why it's swimming around on some heavy air is a good question. You're not sure about that.
It's like an illusion that's melting.
Kudrik looks at Koala. You said stay close?
Yep, stay close.
I would assume
Let's
it
go
is.
on in.
Well, trusting what you said, hang out by Quali and stay close.
And Quali's now leading the way.
Andrew, do you have anything that helps against the particular beast, or are you just, hey, stay close, everybody?
Only thing I got is if it's poison, it don't bother me.
I'm just being enthusiastic.
I can get behind that.
So can I. Kudrik, on the other hand, is going to be a little concerned that when you say stay close, you mean like, I've got some solution to this, stay close to me. Anyway.
And Vaughn rubs his head and is thinking, Quali's gonna get us killed, I think.
I like to point out that he's being no worse than Solomon.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
So, you're not really changing anything.
The air is, to a certain extent, poisonous. For anybody who is breathing it,
Oh, crap.
Ha! You meatbags and you're breathing!
I would like you to give me a Constitution save.
Everyone gets a +4 bonus to it.
Oh, because of...
Because of an aura. Because I will make sure I kind of put myself in the middle of the group.
Well, right now, at least, Kundrik is cuddled over like Koali, like he's got a
Wait.
solution.
Is it +4 Plus or modifier?
It's everything you have normally,
Plus an additional 4.
Okay.
You guys get my charisma modifier.
28.
Plus, you get advantage.
You're in good
with
shape.
Poison.
Yep. Dwarf.
Oh, so what would I? Oh, so
Roll another die. You can get higher if you want. Darkness?
Probably won't, but you know, it's worth a shot.
28.
Yeah,
Because of my glass bones, 12.
Okay. Did you include the plus 4?
Yeah, you get a +4 still.
That's with the plus 4. I rolled a 3.
Oh.
Okay. Fair.
So she's getting the poisoned.
Specifically.
I got a 21.
I want to be able to look at
Should be at the back of the DM.
Yeah, that's what I'm just gonna. 21 to good. So the only person is darkness.
I believe she's at disadvantage to a bunch of shit. And she'll take whatever damage it is, but
Yeah.
the poison keyword is, or condition, is one I don't have memorized.
Neither do I. Screw it. I have the internet.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
You go into a series of racking coughing fits for a moment as you kind of adjust. Still unfortunate. You take 8 points of damage and you are poisoned. Conditions. And if you continue to hang out in it, I'm going to let you know, for long periods of time, you may take additional damage.
This is for darkness.
But you are just
Pretty
under
sure it's for
disadvantage on
everyone.
attack rolls and ability checks.
Until you can make two successful.
Okay, cool.
I think it's until you make 2 successful saves.
That's what I was going to go for. I was going to warn that, but in general, yeah. And it should be able to get past the poisoned and then past any additional damage. That's how most of them work,
I think
so.
that it's how you shake the poison condition. Or I lay on hands and remove the poison.
Well, you're going to let people know you have those abilities yet?
Not yet.
Everybody else is fine. Both the dwarves. Poison. And then the cat starts bitching.
She speaks.
Alright, are you alright?
I speak several languages. I don't know that one.
Fucking airman.
Well, it's. I could feel that for a bit. Best I can do is we can either get you out of here or I can try to tend you for the next time we have to worry about a coughing fit. AKA he can attempt to first aid with to kind of replace your next save.
Oh, fuck it. I put my hand on her shoulder.
How far does this fog go down? Does it go down to
I
the ground?
expend 5 points of lay on hands. She doesn't actually get 5 hit points back.
Yeah.
She's no longer poisoned.
Bloop.
Yay.
Come on,
After
let's
useful
move.
trick.
Let's move before this gets worse.
All right. You know what? Vaughn, lead on. You're our weirdness magnet now.
Okay. Onward and downward, I guess. We're going downhill now, aren't we?
More of from the outside of the rocks into a bowl of this poison soup that's
Yeah.
around the tower.
Yeah.
Looking around at the various things that are colors now that you're in it, like occasionally as you go by a swell of mist, like it's got like a bit of illusionary wall that once upon a time showed that there was like a golden outside to one of these buildings. In another area it looks like something has been made in absolutely of a horrific nightmare of skin stretched across something.
Good place.
Piles of everywhere you go. There was a lot of illusion here, and it's all in the middle of leaving. And as you continue forward, there is a small frog-like creature, looking like it's made out of like dirt and sticks and leaves, that kind of running on two legs kind of runs into the middle of the ways you guys are going, and then realizes that there's people running around, and it kind of just turns its head towards you guys. And by it's like 6 inches tall.
Weirdly enough, John knows what it is. I don't know if Beckett does.
Perception check.
Knowledge nature? Or a nature check?
Nature check would be fine. Go ahead and roll your perception. That's fine. You're actively scanning.
14.
14.
21.
I'll give you. You can sense that it's a naturistic construct. That's about it.
21. Perception.
21.
Yeah.
Coming from the same direction between buildings as it does, there's a sudden, like you heard for a moment, like the sounds of like pads hitting stone and then stopping, like dog kind of pads, like predatory animal that has pads on its feet. That the moment it stops, the pad noises also stop. Whatever it is currently out of view between some building. You're guessing.
Spooky shit.
But yeah, but by the way, what I mean natural construct, like it's you know what it is, you know basically, but it's native natural materials. It's not unnatural or in the sense of anti-natural. It's just animated by naturalistic.
An animated construct made of natural materials.
Yeah.
And at least it doesn't have a fish head.
Man, shut up.
No, you know what I was talking about if you knew the creature. The drawing for the actual creature, it has a head that's an actual fish.
Oh yeah.
Like, not a fish head, like it's a fish.
Oh.
Man, you can see from the thing, it has little rodentiate kind of like arms. Not like frog forelegs. Its back legs are frog. Most of its body is almost frog themed, but it's got like little manipulatory. Huh?
It's the most messed up Pickle Rick ever.
And big old frog eyes is currently sitting at you guys, staring at you guys, kind of like a deer in headlights.
Hello, Mr. Frog.
Hello, weird people.
Ribbit! Ribbit! Croak. Ribbit!
I can't speak with animals.
I'd like to point out, it's not making ribbit and croak noises. It literally says, ribbit, ribbit, croak, ribbit.
I will speak that. Beckett?
I think it said ribbit, ribbit, croak, ribbit. Because it's trying to make us think it's a frog.
Oh,
But it's not.
okay.
My character would not know what this is, but I have a feeling the
You
player
could try.
does.
You could give a knowledge nature roll.
Okay, I'll try.
You've been trained in the things that make these.
Hey, wait, I
18.
It's a constructed artificial animal companion kind of a concept called a bogan.
Nat 20 nature check.
Kind of like how like wizards can sometimes create things. Druids have a process that they can make these things as well. The only one you've ever seen was way up north in the cold lands, and it was made out of like snowballs and ice. It's just another one of those. It's probably stuffed full of mud and sticks.
Nice.
But you're looking at something that at some point a druid sacrificed some of its life to animate. And it holds a slight bit of core part of that life inside of it. Meaning somewhere around is a druid. Because if the druid dies, it'll fall over dead. And unanimate.
Cool. So I retell that to the group.
Well, that leaves the question of where's your master?
Generally wherever he wants to be.
That doesn't help us.
Are you guys a danger?
Are you a danger?
No, I am not a danger.
No, we're not.
We're here looking for danger.
Good, because it's following me. And it goes hopping off to the side. And... Battle map! You could have warned the group that there was something clearly behind this thing. Just as important. Encounter! I need to make a new thing for you, don't I?
Yep.
Damn it! That sounds like work.
Oh no.
And I am lazy.
How terrible.
Absolutely terrible.
That's terrible.
Alright.
Ah.
The only thing I hear is me proclaiming loudly lazy.
Sorry. I apologize.
No, it's perfect. It's appropriate. It's also a little painful and unfortunate.
It hurts his feelings a little, but he only did it to himself.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. Don't need a Rurik. Got a you. And a Koali. And we're gonna make... Yeah, you're just gonna be generic guy in suit of armor with the tabard.
Okay. And where's the spooky rivet man?
I'll get there. I'm not quite there yet.
I wouldn't worry about Spooky Ribbon Man.
Spooky rivet man.
I mean, in reality, the thing probably has like 4 hit points and has the attack capabilities of a pacified cat.
They're poisonous.
Okay, pacified monitor lizard.
So
Pacified
the
rabbit
little
cat.
spider is gonna be the unusual bogan.
Okay.
Yes, he's unusual because he speaks.
He is unusual because he speaks. That is part of it.
Yeah, Bogans don't normally talk.
Oh.
He's either incredibly powerful or incredibly advanced.
I'm advanced. And coming out, basically upon like it doing that and jumping a little bit further away, immediately from around the building, which I should probably put the balance of the building here. You're able to see the head of a large, hellhound-like creature.
Doggy!
No, not doggy.
I mean, is doggy shaped? And
Not-
it's an unusual sized one at that.
Not dog friendly.
This thing is bigger than a horse.
And Darkness jumps on his back and tries riding it into the sunset.
And belching fire and, you know, hellhound fun. But Twiggy was known for having literal. One of the reasons why the guy said hellhounds wandering around as one of the tales was, yeah, he trains dogs from hell that come out and capture things for him. This is apparently from his kennel. And did not deanimate when, things happened. I would like initiative from everybody. That sounds optimistic right there.
15. 1-5.
Give me 1 second. I'm not quite ready. I'm trying to find the...
Actually, we're all good. We're all good.
Oh, alphabet. H. There we go.
Okay, we're all good. Not great, but we're all good.
We're gonna start by going around here, and I think I just knocked my pencil down.
I think you did too.
Finding more squirrels than I am pencils. Holy carp! Lord, I brought out running utensils. I've made a mess. There we go. There's a pen. There's a pen.
That's something to write with.
Stay. All right, Quali.
11.
Going fast. Darkness.
15.
Vaughn.
13.
Beckett.
16.
Oh, got a 1 for Kundrik.
What else is new?
No, a 1, unmodified.
What else is new?
Oh, okay. Well, he's not always last. He's like middle of the range in a lot of fights. It's very rarely first, but it's happened.
He's got a
That was
negative
Mitch's
1 right
job.
now.
It
I
was
know it.
Mitch's
Yes,
job
he
to
has
be
a negative
last.
1 because his dexterity blows. What was that?
It was Mitch's job to be last.
That is fair.
It was the two of them racing for it, though.
Quite often, Kundrik is slow. Being a tree made him slower. Who am I forgetting? I'm not forgetting anybody.
The Hellhound.
The Hellhound.
If it's 75.
All right. Top of the order is Beckett.
How far away is the Hellhound?
The Hellhound from you, as it kind of comes around the corner. Oh shit! I forgot to move these down. I forgot it had to be kind of out of view, so a little bit further down here. Good enough for me. So, it is 5, 10, 20, 25, 35, about 40 feet away.
Pardon me 1 second while I look up a spell.
That's fine. Kundrik. Oh god, he actually did have hellhounds. That's a big boy.
Doggy!
Not friend. You're a cat.
Monster dog!
Not friendly.
You know what? If darkness tames it, whatever. I quit, but whatever.
Darkness just reaches her paw out.
It absolutely.
You said 40?
40 feet.
Alright. Let's start this project. So I will move 10 feet forward towards it.
Put some
Boop.
right next to me.
And then as a bonus action, I will cast Misty Step
Okay.
to put me right up to it.
But like at the corner or in front of it,
Whatever
Side of it.
30 feet is.
that'll take you. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying there. Okay.
And then I gotta look up one other thing. Oh, that's a bonus action. Okay, so I can't do that. Alright, and then I will take a swing at it.
All right.
My great sword.
Ching.
+9. Does a 26 hit?
A 26. That does indeed hit.
2d6 plus 5. Get that. 15 points of damage.
Okay. That it?
As I hit it with my executioner sword.
Okay.
You used to work in a church. Why do you have that?
I don't know how you're having this conversation with me right now.
Sounds of battle. Darkness.
Too busy trying to murder a hammer.
Darkness. It's got a. Darkness is gonna change into a polar bear and get up within move the 40 feet that she has.
Oh, that's not even type of action? Oh, that's cool. What's wrong with that? Smite.
All right. You move up.
Divine Smite is
You're
not-
about as close as you can get at the particular moment.
I just said they hit.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
All right. The Bogan goes running off. Technically leaving your area of threat if you want to attack it.
Who?
The Bogan.
No, I'm not going to attack
No,
it.
her.
Oh.
The Darkness. Just saying, you could attack the Bogan right now if you so desired.
I'm
Although I
not
suppose
going
he's
to.
doing a withdrawal per se, because he's trying to get the fuck away.
I mean, he could do withdraw easier if he just does run and then bonus action or action dash.
Ain't that picky. You know, he's smart, but he ain't that smart. The Hellhound looks at the polar bear and the warrior that just stabbed it, and big inhale, and a cone of flame comes shooting out of its mouth.
Okay.
You guys have singed.
I need you both to give me dexterity saves from the hellfire that is currently spouting out of this thing. It's a fancy way. It's normal fire. It just...
Darkness gets +4 still.
It's still +4 for the save. Okay, that's good.
I have no bonuses. That's
21.
That's good.
I got a 10.
That is not good.
That's what it is.
It is what it is. Oh well.
I will have my vengeance.
He's the knight. Sorry. He's gonna have his vengeance against me for making that joke too, I'm sure. 11, 21. 11, 21, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 to you, and then 14 to Darkness.
Damn, that's math.
All right. And then it goes... But it's a baleful, horrific, loud, uncomfortable noise in its howl. That's why I tried to make it a funky noise when I was doing it. is by no means a natural doggy howl.
Kind of sounds like Chewbacca.
No, it sounds somewhere in between the scream of someone dying and T-Rex from Jurassic Park.
I was thinking the noise the zombies make in Call of Duty Zombies.
That'd be fair, but I don't know how many people have actually played that.
That's what I'm picturing.
It's not a natural nor good howl. It reeks of evil. And then I believe we are to 13, which is Vaughn.
Hold up, I'm eating a cookie.
I noticed. Tea is for cookie, is good enough for me.
All right. I'm what, 30, 40 feet away, right?
5, 10, 20, 25, 35.
35? Cool. I moved 35 feet towards the hellhound.
Boop. All right.
Is Rage a bonus action?
No, rage is a non-action.
Rage is, I'd like to rage, please.
Okay, cool. I'm raging now.
He's very demanding with that rage. Should I let him rage, or just all of a sudden be like, you can't work up the anger? Like you're having performance difficulties.
Sad.
I'm just sad I can't rage.
You've been too smart today. You're not allowed to be mad.
Your brain itched too much. No rage.
Okay, you rage.
Rage. 14 to hit.
A 14, it does not go through its hide.
Dang it!
Oh,
I kind of just pissed.
remember you get another attack, and then another attack, and I just forgot I had 2 attacks, so I wasted one.
I can't remind you all the time. Good job reminding him, though.
Well, one of us has to know.
Yeah.
That doesn't hit it.
And he
Oh, wait,
clearly
no,
does
sorry. You only get 1 extra unless you frenzy.
Oh, he has to frenzy to get that extra.
Yeah.
Frenzy is what you do for
Yeah.
your third attack.
Yeah. I'm not frenzying yet.
Okay. Smart.
I missed both.
Smart because that level of exhaustion
Okay.
sucks. I have no solution for that.
Next in order is Koali.
Let's watch this.
Well, I'll move up to it and start hacking around.
Do you want to be in front of it or to the side of it?
Oh, I forgot my proficiency bonus. Oh, shit.
I'll be right in front of it.
Why are you not rolling with the bonus I wrote there?
Small warrior. Okay.
I literally have that all figured out for you.
I totally forgot.
It's like George all over again.
Fair.
Soon I will be calling you my idiot son.
I'm sorry.
Be careful, you'll get up to
23.
AC 23 definitely hits.
AC 15.
15 hits.
Oh, you missed it by 1.
He did. He missed it by 1.
15 again.
And 15 again. Okay, 15's good.
So I had my
Well, if
modifier.
you had your modifier, you would have hit him by at least 3 points.
Yeah.
I did 11 points,
11. All right.
10 points,
All right.
9 points.
Oh, I'm assuming piercing. I did slash.
Poke, poke, poke. Sound noise, sound noise, sound
I
noise.
don't have a stabbing tip, so I can't stab people.
All right. Anything
We'll
else?
fix it later.
No, that's fine. I don't need it.
That's all for me.
When I raise my sword, I bring down justice.
All right. You hear the bogan go, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! As a couple man-sized hellhounds. Start coming at the group from multiple different directions as well. Including back behind Kundrik. No, kind of by Kundrik. That's too big. Shrink down.
Try that, I guess.
Seems like its howl may have been a bit of a bring forth the honeys, yo.
Oh, that's an action.
And Kundrik's turn. All right. Boo. Yeah, he's gonna direct his zombies to move over to fight the hellhounds. And direct his undead to stand by him and attack closest enemy. That'll take most of his actions for the round right there, giving that complicated of directions. One hit. Plus proficiency bonus.
Oh, Jesus Christ, my legs.
Hit against that one. That's a pretty good hit.
Ooh, sorry.
I moved my toe just fast enough.
Ah! Step on your toe.
They're all good.
No, I did. Should not do that. My knee does not like me today.
Okay.
Oh, at least you didn't almost run me over with the forklift, so we're all good.
Yeah, we're good there.
Yep, that's it for Kundrik. Next in line is back to top of the order, which I believe was Beckett.
Yep. Give me 1 second. Just looking over some D8s.
I should probably
It'll
give you
become
guys.
pertinent here in just a minute.
All right.
Okay. As
Should
my
I be
bonus,
scared?
I mean, no more than anyone else who has a paladin in their group.
I suppose that's fair.
As a bonus action, I will use part of my channel divinity, which is the Vow of Enmity.
Valve Anemone. Okay, you're a water paladin.
Vow of Enmity.
Enmity. I know. That's sea anemone.
And I will basically point at the hellhound in front of me and tell him I'm going to destroy him. I gain advantage on attack rolls
Okay.
for the next minute,
All right.
or until he goes unconscious. Then I lose that.
Rawr.
All right. And then I shall attack it with my sword.
Attacking is good.
First hit is a 19 plus 9, so 28.
28 definitely hits.
Okay, and I will expend a second level spell slot for Smite.
Okay.
Remind me what Smite does.
I add radiant damage to my attack.
He's being all fancy and holy. Deus Ex, like Deus Volt, Holy Warrior. Well, kinda.
He hits you in the head with a Bible.
I mean, I have a Bible, but I don't think it's going to do the damage. This is
But
probably
the
gonna do.
smite part is the Bible is actually filled with a lead weight that catches on fire and burns you as the Bible hits you. Bible thump that motherfucker.
So
Sorry.
The first attack does 36 damage, 15 slashing, and 21 radiant. I don't know if he's particularly susceptible to radiant damage.
They aren't. Believe it or not. Wait, let me double check and reread one of the things here. No, they're not.
Okay. I didn't think they were. Unless there's something just in demons or
It's
fiends in
it's
general.
worth checking. Like,
Second attack. 24.
24 hits.
I will not smite on this one because I
Okay.
have a limited number of spell slots.
That's fair.
And that is 8 plus 5, 13. 13 slashing.
13 slashing. Okay.
So I believe I used up all of my. No. I have one more second spell left.
All right. I believe it is Darkness's turn now.
You haven't read anything
The
big enough
darkness
for me to-
is gonna change back into regular darkness. And she's
You're not gonna go
cast
polar bear
wall-
on ham on everything?
No, we're not gonna do that. Darkness is gonna cast Wall of Water.
Wall of water. Okay.
He's gonna cast it on, what is that? Let's go with G16 and just make it a straight line.
Just what, from left to right?
Yeah, from left to right.
What's the distance on the wall of water?
30 feet, like 10 feet high by 1 foot thick.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me where it starts and where it ends.
Where it starts is gonna be G16.
G16.
Yeah,
Okay.
a 30 would be what? 016. Think.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30 is... No, it's not that far. 30 feet. 5. Because every square is 5 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That is 30 feet long. But the thing is, the big thing is in the middle of it. So you are hitting it. Do I need to make a save? What's going on now? Did we lose people?
No. The spell deals cold.
Reading. Gotcha.
Hold up, I gotta.
Should I look up the spell and try to assist if there's a issue with the wording?
I'm looking up the spell now. It's in Xandar.
Gotcha. Xanathar's got everything. Third level location, one action, range 60 feet. Need a drop of water. Okay. Up to 30 feet long, 10 feet high, and 1 foot thick. Or you can make a ring of 20 feet diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. Okay.
Which is funny because that's more water.
I know. But the spell ends. Any range attack that responds to attack roll. Okay, it's hard to fire through. I don't think this does damage.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it too, and I'm like, I don't think it does damage either.
Are you sure that's what you want to do?
No, that is not what I want to do. We'll go back to plan A, which was hitting it as a polar bear.
Back to polar bear size. Alright.
Alright,
Just moving up and trying to maul the critter.
yep, we're gonna do multi-attack of Claw and bite.
Okie dokie.
$20.
20 hits.
And 22, which also hits.
That will also hit. You are correct.
Hold up. $21 points of damage.
Between both attacks.
Yes.
All right. It falls over as the bear comes up, swipes at the big ball, takes a huge bite out of it, and it's a very hot bite. It's very spicy food. And it begins to just thrashing and then falls still. The little ones are still around. The bogan now dashes underneath the polar bear. Put it next to it, but he straight up ran under you. Again, if you really want to hit him.
Ahem. Darkness. Sit.
No, I'm good.
Well, you don't have to crush it by sitting. You can just lay on it like it's an egg, nice and ginger. No, okay.
Nah, just
I'm talking like a Newfoundland who decided it needed to lay down right then and there.
Oh, damn. All right.
You didn't send so much. I would like a noof.
They're adorable. They're on my list of big dogs I like.
Fun.
Yes.
Now you gotta go find something else to kill.
Yeah.
There are a bunch on the right hand side that are kind of coming your ish way.
But they're too far away. I moved 35 feet to the one that's in W. What the fuck is that? W14.
W14.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Oh, am I allowed
30,
to pass through you?
35.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
So just 35 feet forward.
Yeah, that's as far as I can go.
Question. Do
Yeah.
you have any ranged attacks?
Um,
Throwing axes, throwing hammers, javelins.
I have 4 javelins.
Throw one.
Throw one. All right.
You have to either do an attack or be attacked to keep your rage up.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Cool. So I put my shovel away.
You don't have to put it away. You can just hold it one-handed and throw the javelin.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Javelins are ammunition.
They are indeed ammunition.
They do not require actions to draw.
That's, same thing. We dealt with. Javelin was Rurik's favorite form of attack for the first, 5, 10 sessions.
24, which will hit. Correct. Okay.
24 will hit.
Second one misses.
Okay.
Damage time.
D6 plus something.
Yeah. It doesn't do a whole lot.
Well, it's D6 plus your strength bonus, so.
Which is well more than counterage damage.
As it's still only 7.
Crappy rolls happen.
That is 7 more than you would have did if you did nothing.
Yeah, true.
All right.
I'm trying to help. I'm really am. There's a lot of rules, and you kind of got thrown into it.
Koali.
So much stuff to figure out D&D.
In your case, if you're in combat, you should always be attacking.
Got it.
I will
You
run over to
I have a light hammer. I mean, I could throw that.
can throw that as well.
V15.
Now I only have 2 javelins.
Okay.
You'll get
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Don't worry about deleting it back.
I'm just gonna put 2 in parentheses for now.
You have made it there.
Time for the chopping.
Stabbing.
AC 20.
Double hit.
AC 120.
AC
120? Funny. What was that? I'm sorry.
AC 20
Yeah.
and AC 14.
14 does not hit. Ironically, these have the exact same armor class as the big one, just for slightly different reasons.
Might be my second favorite.
6. 14 damage
Alright.
and 12 damage.
I think the second one missed. Yeah, the second attack missed.
Yeah,
It was only 14.
Yeah.
So the second one was also AC 20.
Oh,
The
he
third
needs
one
his
missed.
third attack.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, what? Nope,
Fran, he's
you're
got
good.
That fighter bonuses.
Oh, yeah. He's a little bad at... Reap a Cheap is... reaping Reap a Cheap's bounty. On God's side. Corsair.
So I feel like we need to make a Puss in Boots.
That's all for me.
Alright. I'm gonna put some Boost reference.
Fear me if you dare.
Um...
And somebody's gonna make death. 'Cause that dude was cool.
I really want him, but there's an annoying little mouse in the way. Um... Yeah, I think they're gonna go for it. Alright. This first Hellhound is going to try to Fire Breath on Kuali. Give me a dexterity save.
Sadly, you are too far away from my bonus. 2 more levels and you'll be 30 feet. Right now it is only 10.
17.
You are good. This is much easier to dodge fire than the last bit. Eight points of damage on 66. Still 16. It's not terrible.
Well, I mean, 16 is about half, so
Yeah. No.
it's a little less than half, but it's about half.
All right. The next one is just going to attempt to since you're quick, and he is now within. Double check.
Don't worry, Kuali's got this.
5 feet. Okay. Boop. He's just going to attack you. With his bite. That'll hit AC 24.
That one hits.
Okay. You take 6 points of regular damage and 8 points of fire damage.
Okie dokie.
That one moves there. That one moves there. And they both breathe. Probably going to be a bunch of dead zombies.
They still get their whatchamacallit, though.
Their
They're
whatchamacallit?
safe.
Yeah, they still get a save. So their whatchamacallit.
That one where if they hit 0, they get a save.
Yes. Oh, yeah, no, they still get that.
Zombies are kind of screwy now as well. Why won't you die?
No, so it's the skeleton. That zombie catches fire and is downed.
Well, that's no bueno.
That one is a surprisingly resilient dodging zombie. The skeleton takes some damage but is still standing. That zombie is still standing but is like horribly on fire, and that zombie also goes down.
I'm still standing.
So basically both of the one in the white robes are still standing. The two that are trained to clean up the house are
Dead.
Sir, his column's on and he's just singing. I'll let him cook.
alright. That's all the remaining hellhounds. It is... Yeah, Kundrik's next.
Kundrik's retaliation.
He's gonna let them continue attacking the way that they were attacking. Because he doesn't want to direct them.
Real close, touch the guy and it dies. The hellhound's gonna shit himself.
And that one there is downed. Next one is fine. I mean, not fine, but it didn't take any more hits this round.
Did he cast the spell of make it poop itself to death?
He's not gonna make. He's gonna do some damage. He's not gonna do any pooping in itself or just weaken it. These are low level creatures from hell. It's inconvenient.
Smells everything in his bowels and shits all over everything.
He doesn't have that spell. He might use that spell if he had it.
The next character
That
I make
might
will be
be-
a bard, and I will only play the brown note.
The brown note.
Everyone shooting yourselves.
Where is his favorite attack spell? Come on now.
Poison touch? Or poison ray? Or what the fuck it's called?
I could use Poison Ray. That is fair. I was gonna go with his Chromatic Orb, but you are correct. That is. I could use that.
Excuse me while you...
And he has one at the same, memorized at the same level.
Oh, you don't have to memorize them at levels.
You don't have to memorize them at levels?
You only get a certain number of spells that you can have prepared, but you can cast them at any level of spell you have spell slot for.
Well, I've been fucking that up with him for a while.
I just actually read it. That's the only reason I even know it right now.
Interesting.
I don't think I've ever seen your actual legs. This sounds weird to say.
Ray of Sickness.
Wear shorts all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
I mean, that's fine. You don't
I'll
have to
still
pay
be checking out that later. I've got it memorized like that. So, yeah, he hit. That's not that hard. Yeah. Fire starts coming out of its mouth, but it's followed by poison, kind of leading the rest of the way as it kind of gets sickened to death.
That was dead. Cool.
Yeah. Everything up top is dead. Kundrik did his job this fight. I can't say he does it every fight, but Kundrik did his job this fight.
Let's be honest, a lot of times Kundrik doesn't even get a chance to act before the job's done already.
Yeah.
He's usually stuck off holding a flank while the rest of you kill the big bad. Which is kind of what he's doing right now,
Yeah.
still suppose. But he held his flank
Except the big
hardcore.
one's dead already.
Yeah, I know. In this case, it's definitely. And he cleared his entire flank all by his lonesome. Meh. Anyway, back to top of the order. It is Beckett's turn.
How far away am I from that damn thing? Or how many are left?
There are two. They're both in Kowali. And the closest one you to is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
Alright, moving 30 feet closer.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Make it so you're equidistant between them both and you.
And I will huck a...
Huck! Huck Finn?
The javelin at it. That is a 13.
That will miss.
Second javelin. Same as the first, a whole lot louder and a whole lot worse. That is a 19.
19, that'll hit.
That is 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 damage.
Bleh.
I killed it.
Killed it with the javelin.
Woot.
Alright.
Always be attacking. Unless you-
Always be swinging.
unless you're
Oh,
something
darkness. There's one enemy left, unless you want to count the Bogan as an enemy who is currently hiding underneath you.
Sit on him.
I'm not gonna sit on the bogan.
And then rip ass.
Rude!
You're supposed to be the nice, kind one, I thought.
Oh, you got me fucked
I'm
up.
gonna
I'm
get
not the nice
as
one.
close as I can to the last enemy. And if
The
I
Bogan
can't-
doesn't let you through its square. No, I'm just kidding.
No, not the bogan.
Don't believe the
15,
Bogan has a
20.
choice.
What is your range? What's your movement?
40.
40. Okay.
It'd be like, us trying to stop an avalanche. It just doesn't work.
It's a tiny creature. It is
And-
6 inches tall.
Polar bears are thousands of
A polar bear is a motherfucking polar bear.
All
right.
plus pounds of
You have moved
fur-
forward. Are you doing anything
fur-covered
else?
SUV.
I can't at this moment. Not unless it gets closer.
Just pick up and throw the paladin at them.
Rawr. No.
There are worse things than to be
Human
launched
devil.
by a polar bear at something. All right.
You're right. Being mauled by a polar bear probably is worse.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Being thrown across the field by one, slightly less worse.
Vaughn, your turn.
Give me a second.
1.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
It was pretty close. You still should have asked for a moment instead.
I move
To it.
to it, yeah.
Bloop.
I was like, it's within range.
And now you give it the beating.
And since I already used one action, I only have one attack then,
No.
right? Right?
Movement is not an action, it's movement.
You get to move, and then you get your actions.
Okay.
Technically, yes, you're right. You only have one action.
But your action includes your attacks, which are you have 2 attacks.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, 13.
So you have the ability called extra attack, which just states that when you make an attack, you make
21?
21? That
Yes.
hits.
And then 22.
Nice.
That will also hit.
Cool. Now I
Look at him
gotta.
doing stuff.
I know, and he's doing the math himself, everybody.
I'm so proud of him.
Oh my god.
I know, right? Round of applause for Vaughn.
14 points of damage.
All right.
And then another 11 points of damage.
Okay.
You know what would make him terrifying right now? If you had the fighting style ability Great Weapon Fighter, because you can roll 1s and 2s on your damage rolls.
All right. Next up, Vaughn goes to 11, which I believe is Kuwali. Well, I think I forgot to move the Bogan in there, but
Oh well.
he's not going anywhere. Kuwali, it's your turn.
He's currently poking himself.
AC 17.
And I don't think he can.
You said 17?
Yes.
That hits.
Tempting, too.
I hit AC 24.
That'll definitely hit.
Nope, that misses.
AC 16.
That will also hit.
Somehow that crits. I don't get it.
I've got a sneaking suspicion.
10 points.
10?
10 points.
10?
10 points.
All right. You want to add any particular flail to offing this?
He's off every single one. No,
No, except for
I
2.
killed one.
Okay.
Your sister killed
Runs it
one.
through.
And I've done nothing.
You've horribly wounded some.
You did a lot of damage. You did a lot of damage. All right. And the last of the hellhounds.
Technically, the one I killed was the one you wounded.
falls lifeless to the
Yeah.
ground, and you guys hear a couple more howls in the background, but they're not the kind of howls of like, I'm excited hunting. It's there. There may have been some more in the buildings nearby. They ain't coming this way.
They said they're like, this is a bad idea. Bad idea.
Mournful howls.
Alpha is dead. We need to find new Alpha now.
Alpha's me.
I am not Alpha.
Oh, he is Alpha. All right, you guys have successfully. That sounds painful.
Usually is.
Ran into the bogan. All right. Thanks, guys. You're not trying to eat me, are you?
I pick
I
up.
don't think you're particularly edible.
No.
Can I pick up the bogan and put him with the train goblin on my head?
Well, he
Don't
does
pick up the
attempt.
bogan.
He does attempt to avoid getting picked up.
Okay.
Master Dwarf, leave the bogan alone.
And what did you
Leave the
say
creature
there,
alone.
Darkness?
Don't pick up the
Oh,
bogan.
don't pick up the bogan. Yeah, I'm poisoned.
Oh, never mind. Hello,
I
Fred.
start licking him.
Popsicle.
Eyes just get real.
Yeah, real big. So, well,
Rebasing moon rocks at this point.
thanks. They were trying to eat me.
That's unfortunate.
I agree. I thought so as much. Like, only if they had that level of empathy.
Does anybody live in that tower?
Well, it is the owned abode of his lord and master,
Simple yes and no.
No,
Twiggy.
That is an answer.
Okay.
Not that I know this answer, but it should be.
I don't know if anybody lives there anymore because the rest of his world seems to have melted away. But there's enough of him around that I'm still here.
He was your master?
Yeah, he made me.
Interesting.
Well before he went, woo!
Interesting. To Beckett, this means nothing. To John, fascinating.
So,
Would you like to travel with us?
Why? Hold on.
Man,
Let's-
we're just picking up all kinds of strays, aren't we, today?
Let,
It's my
let's,
turn to pick one out.
let's stop for a moment here, guys. First off, I can tell from your tree back there, he doesn't seem to like the idea. Secondly, Kudrik's just looking sour like Kudrik does. Secondly, why would you? What? I'm the servant of the lord of this area, who's on vacation, but still, why do you want me with you?
Because you can show us where the danger is.
That's part of it, yeah. You can also answer questions we have. Being knowledgeable of this place.
Provided that my intellect keeps up. This is very different than even I was affected by the illusions. Like, there were worlds upon worlds fold into each other, because he was a little obsessed with Fae. And so he had illusions so thick that it was almost like opening a pop-up book when you went down the wrong street, and then you'd open another pop-up book, and each one is a new world. He made this area seem really big.
Itchy brain. Thought not there, though.
No, that one not.
No, itchy brain. Thought not clear enough.
Ah. So, some of his other things that are running around have tried to eat me. I don't know why I am so much on their dinner plate, because as far as I know, I'm not palatable. Literally, you touch me and I'm poisoned.
Try to put him in
I'm
a
gonna
bag.
do something really, really dumb.
Put him in a bag!
I reach out and I pet him with my prosthetic arm.
I mean, I'm not gonna shoot a spur at you, but you're not getting the contact, so good for you.
Alright then, well, if you don't want to go with us, then
I'm more curious than anything. But first, what are you guys doing here?
we're investigating. Well, they're investigating this place, and I just popped out of a mausoleum.
We were I'll give more more of an explanation. We were tasked with investigating this place as we know that Twiggy is missing, and so we were trying to see if there are any like hellhounds or things that we need to be worried about with the town next.
Oh, you're some of the townies?
No, we're the Lost Causes. We're traveling
That's even
adventurers.
That's even worse.
I
You are like number one not supposed to be here. Like,
And yet we're here anyways.
there's only one other, but maybe two, three. You're like sixth on the list of like people who should not be here.
You're saying they're in the top 10?
They're in the top 10.
Well, we're here. Shut up.
Did you just tell me to shut up?
That wasn't
You're
the
asking me
explanation,
questions.
I'm not asking you questions. They're asking you questions.
but He is technically right, but oh, that was incredible.
Well, clearly he's not able to come out and smite you himself right now.
This is when he smites one of you.
So, I guess that's fine. You don't seem to be trying to eat me, which is a great pleasure, seeing that a lot of his other things got out, including apparently other members of the collection. I thought I kind of recognized you.
Okay. That was in a collection.
Yeah.
I collected a lot of things. You probably had some spaces ready for these guys eventually. Just hadn't gotten around to collecting them.
We're gonna find dioramas specifically for the group. But they'll be all fucked up.
Why did you were tasked to come and see that? Why?
I'm guessing because this place is dangerous.
Well, yeah.
It's because your master kinda went to the abyss.
I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure one of his things was called Abyss Light. And that was not a friendly place. Why would he go there?
Demon lords fighting. Trying to get out.
I'd say I understand.
Can I remind them of something? Out of character. His exact words, tell them I did my job.
I'd say I understand what's going on, but I really don't. I don't know what a Demon King is, other than I kind of know what a demon is. So I suppose king of said critters?
Yeah, that's probably pretty close.
Well, How far are you planning on exploring in here? Like, I'm glad you aren't all succumbing to the poison and sleeping, dying, or becoming a well-preserved corpse. But everything else is failing, so I'm sure the mist is failing too.
Doth thou look at me? Don't you look at me.
I mean, the mutant dwarves. Yeah, I'm not surprised they're walking around.
His head is huge.
Big old ball of head.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Twiggy was entertained by that factor.
Man, be happy I'm not like an Order of Ancients paladin. I'd look at you like an abomination.
Well, okay. You're here to try to find out how dangerous this place is.
I'll be honest, we saw a dark, spooky place and said, yeah, let's go in here.
See, that tracks. I've never met you guys. I wasn't allowed out of the realm very often. The master seemed to think that something really bad would happen if I ever got destroyed. Something very bad. Shakes his arms around. Very bad. You look thoughtful. Are you gonna roll a sense motive on that or not? Investigate or whatever the
I have insight.
insight. There we go. Too
Nat-
many additions.
Nat 20, so 26.
He may have been told something bad will happen, not very bad. Maybe
Good
trying
enough, he
to
believes it.
make sure that he's not going to get attacked by anybody.
I mean, honestly, it really doesn't matter because if he believes it, then that means somebody else could have been lying to him.
More accurately, he's trying to put forth that it's something super, super bad, and more of like he was probably told it was be bad, but more of an inconvenience to Twiggy than anything else. Like, don't be naughty, it'll be bad. Exaggeration. There's where you're getting. I might be able to point you in the way of some of the other more dangerous things out here, if that's what you're looking to do. I mean, Twig will probably be pissed if any of these things gets killed, but he'll be pissed that any of them got out of their containment, because most of them were trapped within folds of illusion. And suddenly they're not in folds of illusion anymore. So it's like, oh, that was a door the whole time, and I'm smart enough to operate a door. Can you operate a door?
That sounds like a huge flaw.
It works as long as he's making things work.
I stand by what I said. Sounds like a huge flaw.
Well, his crystal throne room is more a bunch of rotten tapestries and a couple old Elvis chairs at this point.
No, they're the ones that are on the job. I'm just tagging along. I apologize. I will not be staying here.
If he comes back and he cares enough, he'll collect you again.
Which is weird because I don't remember him collecting me in the first place.
Again, you probably not.
I don't. It's not like he went out and personally collected everything in his collection. Occasionally collected things from other people. Trade oddities, buy, sell things.
Oh, great. I was sold by the guy who killed me.
Sometimes it's something that happens.
Corpse slave.
He had a bunch of people that he traded with, and he loved showing off his collection. They would show off their collection.
I think we've seen enough here.
You guys.
I don't know how many things you're going to get out of this place if you're worried about it continuously be danger, but I could probably help you locate some of the more dangerous things if you guys are ready for that. I'm good with you for that. Help point you around. I won't be pointing you any directions
That
to...
would be very helpful.
I can do that. He said that'd be very helpful. I won't be pointing you towards any of the master's treasures that are like literal treasures. but the dangers I'll point you to.
I have a question. Not for the Bogan, just in general. The Hellhounds, did they dematerialize? Or are they still corpses?
I think they're still corpses. They stick around. They're harvestable, per se, and whatnot. They're physical and they're there. Yeah, our hellhounds don't disappear because they're just fiends they're not actually devils.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't try to eat one.
I was just gonna use it as fuel for the fire.
They're probably not very good fuel for
Yeah,
fire.
they're completely immune to fire. They produced fire. In fact, if I remember correctly, I think one of their glands effectively is something that is a sought-after, like, reagent kind of thing.
I don't know about that. I just want the hide off of the big one.
Start skinning it.
I'll let them continue talking while we do that, because I don't know what's going on.
All right. Well,
That's a group decision for you guys.
do you want to keep going? Like, how do you want to make this work? Like, should I meet you somewhere if you need to come back or to fight something? Are you good to go now?
Are you allowed to go up this embankment? We entered on the other side.
I guess I could go outside the pile of rocks. I don't know how far I could go, to be fair. But I haven't tried to go outside of the site of that tower in...
Many moons.
longer than my memory can hold.
Many moons. Got it.
Literally yesterday.
My memory isn't, like, it gets to a point and my memory stops. And as I learned the next day, the last day that I remembered disappears.
It's got a goldfish memory.
It's not day by day.
I don't know that.
I remember many days at a time. But yeah, so you guys are leaving the poison area?
I think it's probably best. We already had one battle.
Is there consensus amongst the group, or do they want to press on? Let's make sure my Discord
I,
didn't...
I suppose that's fine.
Yeah, we can always head back.
Okay. Well, you guys get over the embankment. The guy's there and goes, so, are you guys going home? What's the plan here?
I think we need to figure out a plan on what to tell the Burgermeister.
I will assume that's one of the townies.
I kind of just look at the Bogan and go,
Kendrick at the back. Yeah, he's in charge of the town. Then what does that have to do with burgers?
That's just his name. I don't know, man.
it's a title. Like Lord.
Oh.
That much I can answer.
Not food. Don't worry.
I mean, depends on what you are. You might be food to somebody.
Oh, yeah, the hellhound that he just skinned. Yeah, we'd probably consider him food.
Probably.
Consider you food too.
Ghouls. They need him.
Anyways,
Right.
townsfolk.
Well, where are we gonna arrange to meet? Because, like I said, I've never been outside of the range of that tower as far as I can remember. So I don't know if I should come with you all the way. I don't know if I'll suddenly fall apart, because I understand. I have the existential knowledge that I may just, fall apart because I'm a creature that's made of barely preserved animal bits and mud.
Well, if we're heading back, why don't you just wait here on near the edge of the thing, and if we're not back in, say, a day or two, go about your existence.
revenge, murder you all in your sleep later, as it's unfortunate that you have incurred my wrath.
Is a joke. You could certainly fucking try.
Alright, I accept that. I like that.
I don't blink.
I don't blink, I don't breathe, I'm not even alive.
I don't sleep.
Oh, cool. You can be on Eternal Firewatch then.
So you might be back here tomorrow, or you said several days maybe?
A day or two.
Up to 2 days. If the sun is set a second time,
Well, then I will make sure I'm back here at sometime after dawn, because I gotta sun around for a little bit.
Okay.
that seems fair.
Then
'Cause he probably lays on a rock.
yes. Guys, I need to go back to the business I was up to before I was rudely attacked by some hellhounds.
Sorry about that.
No, you guys just rescued me from the hellhounds.
What kind of business?
My business?
Come on, you want to tell me?
I don't.
Persuade. Yeah, probably not. 13?
Here, I will try.
Oh yeah, you try. You're at disadvantage against this thing. You already told him to shut up once.
Oh,
He doesn't like you.
We'll
Yeah,
try.
13 might still do it. I don't know. He's got the.
He's backed up by Vaughn going, "Come on, you little bitch!
I don't,
Spill the beans!"
I don't fucking do anything. I rolled a 1.
Yes. You're like, "You want to tell me, right?" He just comes on, "Come on, spill the beans, you little bitch!" Effectively. That's...
As I rub my
Oh.
my gloved hand over my faceplate, Master Dwarf.
Good drink in the back, yes.
Thank you. Sorry, other Master Dwarf. Thank you for being so helpful.
You don't think a critter of my stature... He stands up and he grabs a couple pieces of the rubbish, kind of like underneath his chin, and pulls it out like it's a collar. Do you not think that a creature of my stature, in a realm such as this, didn't have jobs and duties to perform?
Honestly, no, not really.
Beckett shrugs. I don't know.
I am an extension of my creator's will. A part of his being is inside of me. I am not some simple toy.
A 22 on an insight.
He thinks very highly of himself.
But does he really believe he is all that in a bag of chips?
I'm going to give you with the high enough insight that he is indeed full of himself. He does.
So what you're telling me is, what he said, while truthful to a point, he is braggadocio about it.
Like anybody with a true ego will ever tell you when they make a super egotistical thing because they're like trying to prove how important they are because they know it. There's a little bit of a, what's the term? Impersonator syndrome, whatever. Imposter. There we go. That sneaks in.
Drew, please just say thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. That's all you need to know.
But he does it. But it because I have tasks to do.
Very well. And off to your test, then.
Boing, boing, boing.
And turn and look at the others. Well, how do we get out of here?
The hills,
This is
yeah.
clearly not the town or the city I was in. Well, might be the city. I don't know. This is very complicated.
So just to let you know, the town that we live at, for example, sits upon an ancient aqueduct that's a ruin underneath the city that carries water for miles upon miles upon miles in various directions.
I know what an aqueduct is.
I'm trying to impress upon you the distance in which it's carried that was considered still a part of the city.
We have the trains hooked up with thanks to me.
I'm trying to think of how to put it. I know what the Imperial City was, and that was enormous. It surely can't be bigger than the Imperial City.
Don't know what that is.
What's the Imperial City?
That is a perplexing question.
Alright, now let's take you back to Last Stand. Give you some
Ironically,
civilization.
The only person in the group that could have answered that question was my old character.
Yes, your old character would have had the knowledge. Kudrick knows about the ruins and the scale they're in. He doesn't know much about the actual history itself. Alright. Lead you back out. You go past the barrier. One of the pumpkin-headed scarecrows has actually fallen over. Its main support stick appears to have rotted through. And as you get close to the edge of the forest towards Last Stand, more of the trees have gone brown, and, well, more importantly, more of them have shed their brown leaves. Which, by the time they hit the ground, they are straight up dry, like leaves that have been sitting down there for
You said it's
a week.
spring?
Yeah.
It looks
Yep.
like winter here.
Here? Yeah. But
Kudrick tries to point down the way a little bit. If you notice, the trees over there are still green.
I had not, Master Dwarf.
Yeah. No.
do we go straight?
But yeah, as you exit the woods, of course, you can see the camp and then town behind it. As they get closer, of course, you can see their houses. They're going to pass it if they're taking to town. Or are you taking him to your guys' place?
So, basically, my first view is their house and a refugee camp with
Yeah.
some buildings behind it. So,
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
what? You know what? I will just let somebody explain it to me later.
That sounds like a good idea. Right now, we're gonna explain what we saw to the man in charge.
Okay,
You,
lead on.
you get to meet him too.
Excellent.
He's gonna probably ask you a bunch of questions. Anyways, carry on.
I don't know if we'll ask him any questions.
We'll
Probably
see.
assume that we asked him questions. Used to Solomon being around.
It's just true.
Oh wait, does the Burgermeister not know that Solomon's dead?
I'm pretty sure he knows that Solomon's dead, but I'm pretty sure that he didn't think that Solomon was the one who was necessarily asking everybody everything.
Okay, well, onward to the Burgermeister.
Alright. I don't like people, I'm not gonna ask. Leads you back into Last Stand. Oh yeah, it's still on. Battle music. I think I can go back to happy music.
Calm.
Adventure. All
Oh
right.
yeah, somewhere in that fight we gathered up for javelins.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I tend to assume with javelins and ammunition, I'm perfectly fine unless you guys leave a place in a hurry. Like you skinned a creature. I'll accept that you guys had a moment to grab the javelins.
Daddy's got a new cloak. I doubt it'll be fireproof.
It'll easily pick up that enchantment.
I mean, it technically would be fire resistant, and it just wouldn't impart it upon me.
All right.
It'd be like a big oven glove.
You guys get back to town. For those going in, I know you guys know, but I feel it needs to be stated again. It's a crossroads of some masterfully built roads that just seem to end at the end of town. Well, there's a couple bricks of them, and then
Yeah.
well maintained towards the center.
That makes my brain itch.
I mean, the roads look
Road-like.
even The buildings have all been, like, mostly been, or probably all been rebuilt from whatever, but as could have been a street. They've already begun work putting a bunch of scaffolding up around the town landmark. The thing that every 4 years ago a bunch of people come to pay homage and money to go visit. Half the reason why there is coinage up this far north.
Well, I know who the statue's not.
You don't. Yeah, it's not you.
It's
I was
also,
gonna say
not, it's also not our selfie.
no. It's 100% not our selfie. And as you get there, sitting nearby, kind of in the shade, is the Burgermeister, who does not have Joby with him at this point, but another one of the guards kind of helps him up. And he comes over. Well,
Oh, he's wounded.
He's
recovering from a horrible fungus-related illness.
what he said. He's on the mend. It's taking time though.
Yeah, we just got invaded by a demon queen.
Oh yeah. Well,
Someone sort of mentioned something about that.
Well, in the middle of it, a bunch of portals were opening up, and got a friend, Githyanki, large fungal beasts, a poor random soldier that just kind of died.
The notation of Kithinki probably gets a blink. Don't know what that is.
Giant
No,
eldritch
I
slime
don't say that.
creature.
I don't say that.
Oh no, I'm just saying, Gundrick just could do giant eldritch slime creature.
Oh.
As I said, we just stopped a bunch of portals.
So this is the Burgermeister, I'm assuming?
yeah.
Yeah, he's hobbling up towards us. About that time. Alright, so. I see you found, I'll assume, not a prisoner.
No. He's friendly.
them fucking try!
God, he's turning into a WWE wrestler.
No, I was channeling my inner Batman.
No, vengeance.
You want what he's getting? No.
Do we need to worry about it?
No.
Probably not.
No.
I'm assuming you're talking about the woods that I just came from?
Yeah.
It's possible there are some things to worry about.
Oh, yeah. That, yes. Him? No.
We did fight some hellhounds.
I assume he is
So-
no more nor less dangerous than anybody else that is hanging around you guys at any given time.
That's
Which means he might lead to the end of the town. He might save us from some kind of horrible thing.
I sure hope not. That would be dreadful. Are you guys the cause of the end of the town?
Gundrick starts laughing. No. He just knows we could do it if we tried hard enough.
Do you not see half my
We haven't done it
This-
yet.
This is bad experimentation with explosives.
Master Dwarf, everything about you makes no sense.
You
I
know
say
what?
that in the nicest way.
Fair and valid.
Look, in the end, it's important to remember, we're the good guys.
Or at least we try to be.
We have good intentions.
Yeah.
Most of the things that we have fought do not have good intentions. And some of the things that we have fought did have good intentions, but were bad people.
I'll take your word on that. But to answer your question, Burgermeister, yes, there's probably things to worry about in those woods. Are they an immediate worry? Probably not. Apparently, the creature that ruled those lands did so via illusions, and they're currently vexing everything over there.
Alright?
We did find some hellhounds, so that may become an issue, but we're gonna go back and investigate some more.
Alright, you guys are on task. That was going to be my next question. Because I don't need to organize some additional watchtower to be built on the east side and deal with something on the refugees out there and figure out if we're going to have to move them.
Oh, those refugees don't have protection?
Well, they have individual protection. We've done our best to supply them with what they can. We just don't have walls or... I mean, we're working on housing. But everybody just got sick, so that stalled.
Oh. Is anybody still sick?
He looks at Kundrik. Kundrik went, I haven't talked to the guys yet. He goes, from what I understand, the night of the battle, all the people who were still sick coughed up our spores.
A fungal infection.
Kundrik just goes, Demon Queen.
25 knowledge religion? She was worshipped.
She was worshipped. That's entirely fair. You might not get her name at the 25, given the time period, because it mostly would have been scrubbed as best it could. So it'd be, there was a demon queen of demon queen of fungus.
And there probably was a demon cream of fungus too.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what the slime's trying to do, is be a cream put on the fungus to cause it to die back.
The demon queen of fungus?
Yep. Yeah, she was trying to, eat the world or something. Or infest its corpse.
Probably the latter. And I'm guessing she was fighting the Lord of Slimes.
We had help fighting her and her minion. A friend of ours turned into a slime. Long story. Burgermeister.
I say, it sounds like the whole story.
Burgermeister goes, well, we're going to go back to trying to figure them out before they try to come back and, run down the town. I just need to be able to tell them that they're not going to have to worry about anything coming from that forest. As you guys can see, it's dying.
To give you some comfort, the dangers are on the other side of a steep, rocky hill, valley, whatever. So they have to cross over that first.
I think they can look around it. And I'm pretty sure the realm is much larger than that spot.
Vaughn, well, I am very glad that I did not do something like exile you from town when you were hanging out with Jobei causing trouble.
Yeah, that happened.
How much of an inconvenience of walking over that rocky incline from your description was it for you?
About a minute or so.
Never mind. I will stop talking. Let the smart people.
Once I appreciate it, Vaughn, you were attempting to calm me down.
That is the Vaughn of we know. The reactor is slowed down.
Alright. Well-
Pushing on a soft spot again.
You got back to the soft spot. His favorite chew spot.
You guys find a friend? Did you find any treasure? I'm just curious at this point. Man was known for his collections.
I mean, there was some was it decaying armor?
It's he liked using those in animated armor,
Yeah.
or haunted armor, or
Yeah.
whatever it was, possessed armor thing that was going around.
Technically, there's both, but I think he used animated armor.
The one that cursed poor Scratch when he put it on, because he wanted to wear full plate. It seems like whatever happened is those seats are also, like anything else in his domain, just kind of dying.
I mean, there was these animated armor that may have been on stand at some point, but kind of just looks like a pile of armor now.
As I said, I'm just curious. I know you guys are already rich as is, so...
I mean, I doubt the armor has much value now.
Beckett stops, looks in his pouch. Do you have a very reasonably priced inn?
You're staying with us. Don't worry about it.
Oh dear God.
There's one communal room and a shitter outside. You'll be fine.
Gudrick looks over at Darkness and kind of in Koali's direction too, just because you guys are there. Did Vaughn just invite him to stay with us?
I think so, yeah.
I'm not sure how comfortable I am with this, but we don't exactly have rules against it. It is a collective
No,
house.
No, we don't.
Yeah, welcome. This has been a day, been 2 days.
Once we're done with this, I'm gonna go have a drink. I think that's a
Hey, we can
that's a
do it.
good idea.
We can have the drink at home now.
I know.
2 things. One, Vaughn,
Yeah.
show him around the house. I want to take the female of the party and the other person who's at least has the reminder of Solomon's height to go see if we can talk to the lady who knows. Koali, how would you like to meet the local folk tale patron?
That sounds really interesting.
She's gonna hate all of them.
She generally hates men, but she had a soft spot for the short, childlike male in our party that was the halfling. And you're also not from around here, so maybe she'll have a more positive thought on you. She hates me.
She starts throwing fucking hellfire at you guys. You brought a celestial?
But we need to get see if we can get our halfling back together. And she might have the ability to do that.
Well, Beckett, you and I are going back to the house.
Lead the way, little Master Dwarf.
Alright.
All right. It is getting close to 10 o'clock. I'm gonna do some things quickly. You guys can be like, you of course as a character know, but as you interact, you see the house. First off, there's the man tree planted outside when you get there.
Oh, yeah. Try and ignore him.
Is it undead, celestial?
It's alive.
Or no?
Oh, that's right. You can't tell. You could just tell. It is not undead.
He's not undead, celestial, or some sort of demon fiend.
Correct. It is none of those.
Okay. I'll chalk it up as that's weird.
Hey, you saw a tree dwarf earlier.
Yeah, this whole place is just weird.
Where
I'm about to have an existential crisis.
Inside the house, there is a small boulet running around that looks actually to be half domesticated.
Let's start this pet.
That sounds dangerous.
I'm sure he points out what glass not to grab. That's the baby mimic.
Oh, yeah. Don't.
Well, let me roll.
It's to roll if he sees it.
23.
23.
Ooh, shiny. Don't touch that.
You do detect something odd about one of the tankards that is within convenient reach of the counter when you get in there. Then you realize it's a little too close to the tankard next to it in appearance.
I think you have a mimic infestation.
It's not a mimic infestation. We brought this one in.
Right.
I don't know. Things just keep appearing here. I thought that I'd bring something.
Don't forget to
maybe-
tell him not to go into the basement.
Oh yeah, don't go in the basement. You're gonna shit your pants.
Message spell just all of a sudden comes across. Don't forget to stay out of the basement.
Or the closets.
Those are all in the basement, except for like clothes. You could be closets upstairs is fine.
Okay.
All right. For you guys going out to the Man Who Knows, Darkness is well aware of the trail. You go actually leave west out of town, passing the watchtower that they actually have on that side of town, into a swampy area, and you start walking through this kind of like off the trail boardwalk that goes through the swamp. You see occasional will-o-wisps floating around in the background, but far enough out of view that they're not coming up to attack you. And eventually you come across a giant beaver dam.
Damn.
Alright.
Which at the moment has a small tent outside, and that's it. One single small tent. No fire. On the little island.
I'm gonna go up to the tent, actually, and announce my presence.
Well, Gundrick stops at the edge before he touches the land that makes up this kind of like a little half circle of land right before the wall at the giant beaver's dam. And he looks at you and he kind of shrugs.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
Yeah, you're going up and checking out the tent. I'm trying to see if Koala's got anything going on. If he's going to do anything or just stand there or follow you.
I'll just follow her, I guess.
Alright. You guys go up to the tent. And for the first time, you can get a chair.
Okay, I walk in.
Deep, haggardly voice of the man who knows. Upon entering, the inside of the tent appears much larger than it would appear on the outside.
She's a Time Lord.
It's not a TARDIS. But Koala, you see it's this more of a mountain of rags cobbled together into the vague shape of something humanoid. She's wearing like what appear to be kind of like robes with long sleeves, but then every single little bit of like hand that comes out is covered in cloth. And for somehow, her face is constantly shrouded in the shroud. Like there's nothing there. Like maybe you could shine a flashlight in her face and it might just be the back of the hood. You can't tell. It's darkness once it reaches a point. She reaches out. She points at Koali. You see a little insect seem to kind of come out from one of the little rags and back in one of the rags. I haven't seen one of your kind in a long time.
Hi, I'm Koali.
Hello, Koali. Darkness, what is it with your friends and finding exceptionally brave and friendly small people?
I don't know, we keep picking up strays. It just happens.
Well, hello, Darkness. Hello, Koali.
My old friend.
What
Hello.
do you need? Do you have questions that need answered? Once again, I remind you, it's not good to keep hanging out with me, Darkness.
I am very much aware this was not my idea.
Rarely it is.
I'm very much aware that we should not be here all that often anymore. Unfortunately, in our most recent adventure, went through a portal. Twiggy came out, saved him in quotes. But he was a mangled corpse at the
She
end.
goes, "Tut."
We're
And like she takes her fingers together and kind of like puts them together in a motion to silence you. It's very clear that that's what she's trying to do. I am aware of all of the events that happened yesterday. I only came back to the area this afternoon when all was said and done. Why are you here, child?
out of character. I have no idea how I want to say this. Because the simplest answer is, how can we get Solomon's body back together? But,
We want our little Solomon back!
yeah, essentially. But I want to say it in a more eloquent way, and I cannot, at this time, think of a more eloquent way to say it.
Well, you've given me the impression. Feel free to roll a persuasion. Okay. Is that why you brought the small creature from the Seven Homes here? To evoke the remembrance of Solomon, so that I might be more likely to play with the souls of the dead? I mean, it's literally what Kudrick said.
Yeah, that is literally what Kudrick said. I'm like, I could say, like, that's what Kudrick said. Kudrick said sorry.
You don't say! Kudrick thought that might help!
Cue Nicolas Cage.
You don't say! I mean, you could throw Kudrick under the bus.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw Kudrick under the bus. That's what Kudrick says. I know that we should not be here. So,
That is surprisingly honest from you. How do you feel about being used like that, Kuwali?
I'm just happy to meet a new interesting person.
Oh, aren't you a sweetheart? I don't think in all my years anyone has ever come out here just to meet me.
I did.
You know, part of further, stuff and plans. Like, you didn't know who it was, and you're like, sure. And no, there was investigation going on to a certain extent at the time.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Is there anything that you need, small Kuali?
No, but it would be nice if you're able. If you could bring back their friend.
There are things and practices that are beyond me. Maybe had I come to help you out in that battle, maybe I could have done something different.
I don't think I can. Especially because I'm fairly certain if he came back, it might have a larger impact than you might think. Followed by, it seems to me that there might be two people maybe trying to figure out which one of them is going to get him as a representative, per se. I can tell you he's not in a torturous place right now. And Twiggy's act of returning his body prompted his soul to be collected from the abyss. Does that knowledge help at all?
It does, yes.
It's not often that I can say I don't know exactly what will happen given a set of circumstances. I have looked into the threads of possibility for too long, and usually I have an idea. I don't think I can bring him back, and to be honest, I wouldn't if I had that ability, given what I see as a possibility.
Okay, I respect that.
I can tell you his soul is, other than maybe being fought over a little bit, in a safe place.
Alright, we'll let the others know. Thank you.
Maybe it's not as good a place as you come from, my little friend. She wiggles a finger at Kowali and looks like a little beetle kind of falls out the end of the finger, falls to the floor, and then crawls under her robe. It's heartening to see one of your kind here. Good things don't like coming here anymore.
Well, I don't know why. You've been lovely.
I meant our world. But that's fine. Again, a pleasure meeting you, Kowali. I'm generally just known as the Madam Who Knows. I've had many names. That is the one who suits me most. You have permission to come here, as does her. And you can tell that dwarf out there, I don't even want to see him on the path on the way here, unless he is willing to risk my full wrath. When she says wrath, you smell evil. Not like that she is a direct evil creature or some kind of evil thing. It's just that the potential for an act that is evil enough coming out from her would actually be a primal evil, like one would smell off of, like the abyss or hell. And with that, I'm sorry I can't offer you tea. I'm not quite settled back in yet. I hope you both have a good day.
Thank you.
All right. Come outside the tent and see a very, surprisingly, hopeful-looking Kundrik.
The answer is no. He's his soul's being fought over, but he's in a good place. But no, bringing him back would cause more problems.
But at least he's out of the abyss.
According to the know-it-all. Worth a try. I'll find other ways.
Also, just a heads up, yeah, she doesn't want you on the path here at all. No.
I think if I
Unless you
ever
wanna-
come back this way, it's gonna be to remove her danger from the area. I'm done with this
Okay.
soothsayer. Only certain things are within my power, yet I can do everything else. Kind of bullcrap going on. I'm okay with that. Let's go home. And Kudrik, with some determination, some energy, starts walking back down the boardwalk. And unless anybody has anywhere to stop or anything to do, you guys make it back to the house.
They come back, the place is on fire. Vaughn and Beckett are just dancing among the flames for some reason. In our defense, you left us unsupervised.
I was unsupervised.
Apparently, you have a duo of people that need supervision now.
No, I'm joking.
I wish Dolphin was here.
All right, but you guys make it back to the house. The house is still standing. They're not on fire. Beckett's busy looking at everything, going, "What the hell is wrong with these people?" Yeah.
So many things. Like all the things.
All right. The house settles down for the evening. Is anybody else going to be doing anything that particular evening? I mean, Kundrik's going to be prepping up some more bodies.
Nope. Darkness goes over, gets a drink, sits by the fire, falls asleep. That's it.
Well, for anybody that hasn't seen the basement, let me show you what is actually in the basement, so you understand what you're on top of.
Okay.
Yeah, he takes you down. He shows you the nice little study. It's got, like, you know, it's got books. It's got a couple comfy chairs. Everything else along those lines.
Just meat hooks hanging everywhere. With
No.
pieces hanging from them.
No, it's a nice room. It's a nice study with two very comfy chairs and its own fireplace. Well, the darkness is not, you know, put cat hair all over.
Did notice the extreme amount of cat hair everywhere.
He then shows you the area where he stores some of the extra zombies when they're in we stand around to do nothing mode. These are kind of ready, and some of them have been trained to help me. Probably gonna get activated tomorrow. I'm not sure. He then opens the door and shows you guys, goes, "This is the morgue. Where I do some of my training and whatnot." And then he shows you over to the area, well, while you're in the morgue. There's a couple bodies that are already on tables and prepared in some fashion or another. Roll me a base int check. No, wisdom. wisdom check.
11.
You're looking at there, one of the skeletons on the table causes an itching in your head. It's just something familiar about. Maybe it's the fact that it looks like he has like this like kind of metal crown kind of secured to his skull.
I shall approach it.
You approach it. Well, if you go down there, Kundra goes, yeah, I'm sorry for how grisly this is, but this is where I learned to actually heal people. And work on necromancy. Just causing an itching right now. It sounds familiar.
I will slay you, Rust King. I will slay you.
Rust King's already dead.
Ironically, you can't kill the Rust King or you can only kill the Rust King in Fallout 76.
Oh.
He's a super mutant. He's a band-aid.
Well, with that, I'm going to end up the game here. Sorry about some of the technical problems we had in the beginning there. I made the mistake of updating my OBS, so that was part of the problem.
Yes, the mistake of you did something.
Okay, more accurately, I did something and then
Calm down,
I
calm down.
forgot to be responsible enough to double check and make sure the settings hadn't reverted back to the
It's
stupid
so
way
easy
they
to
do it.
rile up.
No. I'm taking responsibility. I'm not trying to say it's OBS's fault. That's what I'm trying to say.
I know you're not. I also just riled you up.
We're all good, man.
I'm not bothered. Now I'm bothered because you think I'm bothered. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming on by. I'm going to go ahead and end up the stream now that you all have seen me sit there and go. "Rah!" And have a good one. World of the interwebs. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you to my players for being here, in person and online. And with that, somewhere around here I have an end screen. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.